interesting one I've seen. Access to the beta is locked behind either
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gayest and Greatest Secret Tavern, this side of Limsa Laminsa, the Queer Buccaneer. I'm your host of the most star behind the bar, your EP little captain, Captain Eden Jackson. I am very, very EP today. I did not sleep very well last night, and then I had to get up, more like Napton. I'm big nappy. I'm big naps today. I did not sleep very well, and then I had to get up early, and then we had a thing, a very important but very, very short thing, 2.5 hours away in the car, 10:30 in the morning. So I got up at 6:45, left, had breakfast, sat in a car for 2.5 hours, did this very short but very important thing, sat in a car for 2.5 hours, and that's just exhausting. So we're gonna take it easy today. We're gonna take it chill today. It's gonna be a chill one. It might be a short one, but it's probably gonna be a chill one. I'll be honest with you. I was debating even streaming tonight, but then I thought I've gotta watch AEW Dynasty. By the way, if anyone gives me Dynasty spoilers, they will get banned. Mods, Dynasty spoilers, a 1-day ban. I gotta watch Dynasty tomorrow, so I can't stream tomorrow, and then it'll just be Wednesday. And you can't not have Pirate Yakuza for a whole week, especially now we're right near the end. But I was changing my costume on my stream deck, and the button to go back to the main menu, you press the go back to the main menu button, and then it turns into the go live button. And my hand slipped and I accidentally pressed it twice. And I was like, I guess I'm live now. Better close that YouTube video. Better close that Kappa Kaiju video I was watching. And put the music on. So if anyone was here at the first fucking 5 seconds of the stream and heard 5 seconds of Kappa Kaiju talking about NFT games and how shit they are, then apologies for that. Reminded me of one of my favorite YouTube channels of 2024 was this guy called Jawn, Jauwn, Jawn. He would review NFT games from the perspective of them being games, and inevitably they were all fucking shit. And he made 2 years worth of videos about how all of these games are fucking dog shit. Then they all just died. So he's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna make any more videos. Mission accomplished. I'm done. So he came in, destroyed NFT games, refused to elaborate, and left. What a fucking king! What a god! What an absolute mad lad! Coke in a glass bottle. Coke in a glass bottle is a good gender. Apparently, now is around the time, or maybe we just passed. In America, they have special Jewish kosher Coke, and it's Coke with a yellow top, and it is just glass bottle Coke because it's made with cane sugar, not high fructose corn syrup, which is the same thing as the stuff that we get, right? Literally never heard of kosher Coke. It's okay. Let me. I'm sure it's a thing. Kosher might not be the word. But Passover Coke, I think it's called. Let me find the. Yeah, there we go. It's a sign. Look. There's designated yellow caps because it's made with, so it's only served at Passover time. It's only served around Passover, and it's made with ingredients that you can drink on Passover. Because there's something in the Jewish religion that says you can't drink high fructose corn syrup, or something along those lines. Ooh, ooh, yeah, OUP Coke. So yeah, kosher Coke, yellow lid. So, I was watching fucking MBT talk about it, and he was like, I am not a yeah, Mexican Coke. Yeah, this is apparently just Mexican Coke. But it's like only sold in America in the plastic bottles around Passover, so Jewish people can drink Coke, which I think is really cute. But also, just stock up on it. Just like go to Costco, stock up on Jewish Coke, and then just drink it through the air because that shit's good. We like, I know, like, it makes me laugh that it's called Mexican Coke because that's all Coke. All Coke here is made with cane sugar and not high fructose corn syrup. Granted, I only drink Coke Zero, which is made with neither. But it does make me laugh that it was referred to as Mexican Coke when I believe it's like every country except American Coke. Don't quote me on that. But it's definitely like our Coke is cane sugar. Just because we don't have the massive corn supplies that y'all have to turn into sugar. Or to turn into corn syrup. I can't help but think Oxford University Press. Often sold in Mexican restaurants. And yeah, I suppose if you want to like go get it and like bring it back into to America, easiest place to get it with Mexico. Or I guess Canada. Well, easiest place to get it with Mexico. The client I'm working for is Jewish and from New York, so I'll ask them about this because we've been finding wild cultural oddities in the other. Yeah, ask about Jewish Coke. Ask them about the Jewish Coke. And I didn't make it up because it's like, it's legit. Yellow caps. Here's like an actual article about it, proving that I didn't make it up. Yellow cap Coke. I didn't make it up. That means that it says today, Abel, welcome. Glad to have you. We're very EP today. We're very nap pilled today. I might even go for a cheeky snooze at some point. I won't. Sleeping on stream is apparently against TOS. You got the special. No, wait, you didn't get the special bottle. I thought you got the special bottle of rum there, but no, you just got a health drink Origins. I thought if you got thick potion and big soup and the special bottle of rum, you would. I would accuse you of rigging the system. I have a favor I need to ask you. I did post about this in Discord. I have a favor I need to ask you. You know that hydrate redeem? I want to jazz it up a bit. This idea is just completely stolen from another Twitch channel and jazzed up a bit. But what I want for the hydrate command is I want audio of people telling me to go and take a drink. And I want a whole folder of just random people telling me off for not drinking water. So if you could record 5 to 10 seconds of audio just telling me off for not drinking some water and telling me to go drink some water, send it me, and I'll put it in the rotation. Ghost is a great one. Can it be sampled from TV and film? Sure. I would like some from people, other streamers, people in chat, whoever you want. But sampled from TV and film is also a good shout. I hadn't considered that one because that's a very specific thing to get from TV. I'm sure if you search Frinkiac, you could find somebody in The Simpsons telling somebody off for not drinking water. So to do a list, do I have to ask, is there a specific way you want it? No. All you need to do is at some point tell me to drink water. You can call me a dry bitch. You can say, you can threaten me with violence. You can do whatever you want. You can be friendly with it. It's all you got to do. Tell me to take a drink. The rest is up to you. But yeah, shall we get on with our pre-game game? Shall we get on with our pre-game games? Oh, you have a better idea? Oh dear. I feel threatened now. Let's do our pre-game games, shall we? And that is of course starting with the minute cryptic. We're very zoomed out today. We're very zoomed out on the minute cryptic. Homebody, cut short, island hopping. Okay. The definition is always usually at the beginning or the end. So the definition is either hopping or homebody. The question mark means they're being clever with it. These are the things that I've learned. The question mark means they're being clever with it. And that means we're going to hate this one. Cut short is very self-explanatory. We're going to take some letters off the end of the word. So it could be the first 5 letters of homebody is home. We home cut short. Island hopping? That doesn't mean anything. So if homebody is the definition, then we're cutting short island. Oh yes, and then hopping is your anagram indicator. So let's go into our scratch pad. Let's go into island. Let's cut it short by taking the end off. And then we've got Islam. I can do slaying, but that doesn't mean homebody. Homebody is somebody Isla, but it's 5 letters. Not enough letters. Jedi's got it, which means now I've got I can get snail. And a snail is somebody whose home is their body. Oh, that's good. Their body is their home is their body. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that one. The question mark means they're getting silly with it. The question mark means they're getting silly with it, and that is getting silly. Snail. I liked that. Well done, James and Ollie. Good clue. I got to Otaku and then I was deadened. You got to Otaku? How did you get to fucking Otaku from here? Time guesser. Our new game of the day. We do the daily time guesser. This one can take a bit. Homebody. What's the word? Hikikomori. Is that what you're thinking of? Okay. That is a gorgeous font. Just all game aside, that is a gorgeous font. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. 80s sounds about right, because look at the fashions. Look at the fact that they're looking peculiar at somebody taking a photo. So taking a photo in public wasn't normal yet. Casa Monterio somewhere. Fotos, I think we're in Spain, because photo with an F plus casa over here. We're in Spain or a Spanish speaking country. Could be obviously Mexico. Rossio. Fashion is more early 90s. And a Fuji film song. So let's go early 90s. Let's go 1994, the year that I was born. Any license plate nerds? Any license plate nerds in the house that could identify these shapes, colors, patterns on license plates? Long, that means not American. Okay. Also, lesbian icon here. Absolute lesbian icon. Go to the plates. Going back to the plates. It's like 2 characters, 2 characters, 2 characters. Is that a Spanish? Is that how Spanish license plates are done? Based on architecture and the people looking white, I would say Spain. Spain is a good shout. Again, we just gravitate towards the... That's a really good capital because it's right in the fucking center. But yeah, the license plate appeared to be 2 characters, 2 characters, or maybe like 1 or 2 characters, 2 characters, 2 characters. If that's Spanish license plates, then we're fucking golden. The blue at the start also looks like the EU. which could help date it. Maybe. Oh, this guy, funky little guy. When did the EU form? That's something like that could get us an earliest possible date. I don't know when the EU formed. I don't know history, which is why I'm playing a game about history. Casio digital watches, which is that's dating us. Early 90s sounds like a good shout. Could this picture be as old as I am? I'm tempted to just go with Madrid 94. Would it be cheating if I googled when the EU was formed? No, 1993 the EU was formed. It can't be earlier than 93 because of the EU, like the EU thing on the plates. So maybe 95? Possibly even 96. I'm gonna go 95. 95, middle of the 90s, middle of Spain. Banging it. Pedestrians, Lisbon in 97. It was Portuguese, not Spanish. Oh, we were 2 years off. 500 kilometers is not that far. Is not that far a stretch, let's be honest. Not bad. 87.99, pretty good score. Portuguese always gets me as well. Ooh. Now this is an image. Partito Repubblicano Italian. So we're in Italy. Yeah, a year or two for all plates to be EU ones. That's fair. So we're in Italy. Because Italian. In Italy, Italian Communist Party. Vota! Italian Communist Party. Party for Communists in Italy. That's what PCI stands for. Think of how many Portuguese guys I've dated. It was Abel. This is your fault. Decided that this is your fault. When was there really prominent communist parties in Italy in black and white? Is this like, don't know about Italian history. 1920s. I'm gonna say Demo, thank you for gifting that sub to Abel. There was a lot of there was communism pre-Mussolini. I'm gonna take your word on that. I will completely take your word on that. Abel, enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. Okay, does anybody know what is the Italian election cycle? Because that can get us the Mussolini was in the Socialist Party until they chucked him out because he was a shithead demagogue. There. Does anybody know what the Italian election cycles are? Are they like every 4 years or every 5 years? If every 5 years, like ours, that would make sense. Because that would really help us like clamp down on a year. Because they might have changed cycles after the fascists. That's true. What do we? Oh, do these cars look 1920s? Are these 1920s vehicles? Car people in chat. Are there car people in chat? Because I don't know if these look 30s or even like 40s. Like the guy in a suit. The suit is eternal. The suit is eternal. Early 1900s, but I couldn't give you a decade. That's fair. Um, 20s possibly. Okay. Let's go 24. Let's go 24, and I'm going to stick with Rome. Because Rome... Capital, we got capitals, and this looks like a capital building. 53? 53 in Milan? Oh, Italian Communist Republican and Christian Democrat Party campaign banners competing for attention ahead of the June 1953 parliamentary elections. 1953. Did not get a single point per year then, because we were 3 decades out. Oh, tragic. Well, this is the Olympic torch. So that gives us that, and that is Robert Mugabe. Yeah, we were super early. I thought those cars looked a bit not new, but newer than 20s, but I just took your word for it. So this is Olympic torch, and that gives us a very, very specific set of years that it could be. Because obviously the Olympics are every 4 years. Unless it's the Winter Olympics, which is cheating. But I don't think it's going to be the Winter Olympics, just looking at, you know, the weather. It looks... it looks very, very... What's the word I'm looking for? Is it the Olympics? It very much looks like the Olympics to me. Like, that's the Olympic torch. Does the World Cup have a torch they like? The World Cup doesn't have a torch. World Cup doesn't have a torch. Winter Olympics, but we're hosting it in the Southern Hemisphere, so it's still summer. Fuck yeah. Is it does the Commonwealth Games have a torch? Oh, I hadn't even considered the Commonwealth Games. Does the Commonwealth Games have a torch? I know so little about the Commonwealth Games. Yes, it has a torch. Oh, I see. That's the trick of the photo. So, okay. It looks pretty underwhelming. It does look underwhelming for Olympic ceremony. Mugabe was from Zimbabwe, and Olympics seem unlikely for Olympics. So, and Zimbabwe, I believe, is in the Commonwealth Games. Was there a big, unlike yeah, they wouldn't hold the Olympics in Zimbabwe, and this is either the start or the end of an Olympics. When are the Commonwealth Games? Because this looks like 80s, 90s. Okay, so the Olympics are 2012. Winter Olympics is 2010. Are Winter Olympics and the Commonwealth Games in the same year? 2002. Yeah, the Winter Olympics and the Commonwealth Games are the same year. Because they can't have the Summer Olympics and the... It's also going to be taking the torch ready for the next games with themselves. That is true. Quick, tell me about some Commonwealth Games. When were the Commonwealth... When and where were... Does anybody know fucking anything about the Commonwealth Games? Because I don't know shit. I can't think of anybody that has held the Commonwealth Games. I can't even think of anybody that's in the Commonwealth Games. Is it every 10? Is it every? No, it's not every 10 years, is it? It's like they play. Okay. So they're playing in Glasgow this year. Okay, so if we assume that it is every 4 years, like Olympics, like Winter Olympics, then it goes 2022, 2018. But if we go 40 years back, that gives us 1986. So if they're this year, let's just go 40 years back to 10 Commonwealth Games ago. That gives us 1986. I'm happy locking in 1986 because I was already there, and this feels mid-80s. Where? Are we gonna say Zimbabwe? Where were the 1986 Commonwealth Games? A big pull. Where were the 1986 Commonwealth Games? How often are they here? How often are they here? Edinburgh according to the wiki. Okay. Now I think using the wiki might be cheating. But let's pop it in Edinburgh. Let's can we find a stadium? Can we find a stadium in Edinburgh? Can we get really fucking good? Murrayfield Golf Course. Mid-Ocean Snow Centre. The trick of this photo is it's not Olympics and not Zimbabwe. Today I looked at the Commonwealth Games. Yeah, Commonwealth Games. Okay, so the Commonwealth Games is it not Edinburgh, Scotland? Is it Edinburgh? Is it a secret second Edinburgh? There's a stadium in Leith, but Leith isn't Edinburgh. Leith is not Edinburgh. 1982 was Brisbane, Australia. This isn't... Okay, this could be Brisbane, Australia. Was the 86... Were the 86 games... Were the 86 games supposed to be in Zimbabwe? So this is him, like, taking the torch? Like the passing of the ceremony? Is that Leith, Edinburgh, literally? Oh, are you another Scotland? We have a lot of Scotland people, Scottish people, they like to be called, in this stream. Was it okay? They were boycotted by 32 African nations. Are you reading the wiki for the 86 games? Scotland mentioned. So were the 86 games supposed to be in Zimbabwe? But were the 86 games supposed to be in Zimbabwe? Scotlandians, yeah. 86 for Scotland, so no, it won't be 86. But okay. If there was a bunch of African countries boycotting, that's the trick of the photo. It's Robert Mugabe, an African ? I don't know history. an African leader, I am tempted. 82 is when Zimbabwe made their Commonwealth debut. Okay. Could be, so it could be 82 in Brisbane. Looking at it, this would be a lot for Scotland. That the signs, the things in English, that doesn't change anything. Far too sunny, perhaps got it. Okay. I'm gonna obey the crowds, and we're gonna go 82, and we're gonna go Brisbane. I just remember the All African Games in '95. Do they have a torch though? Where the fuck's Brisbane? Brisbane. Brisbane. Give me a big Brisbane stadium, please. There's got to be one called like the I don't know, something. Fuck it, I'll just stick it in central Brisbane. The trick will be, this is the Brisbane Games that were held in Sydney. Oh, if that's the trick, I'll be so mad. Right, let's fucking go. 2009! Oh, Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe lighting the independence flame at the National Sports Centre in Harare during the celebrations marking 29 years of independence. We were absolutely rumbled by the torch. We were absolutely rumbled by the torch. Oh, we got. We got. Okay, so that's the Washington Monument, right? So that puts us quite cleanly in Washington DC, which is we all know is here. I definitely know where the Washington Monument is. It's here. So we're probably here at this like tidal basin. 50s and 60s, yeah. Looking at the clothes. Okay, so looking at the clothes, looking at the number of men, it's definitely not during the war. I don't think 40s because again, men. There wouldn't be this many men during the war. Look at the cars. So many white people. Maybe pre-war. When was the Washington Monument put up? When was the Washington Monument put up? And when did America join the war? Not as good. Question. Oh shit! I'm 75% of the way towards my sub goal. Oh yeah. Question to the Americans in chat. Monument put up in the 1700s. Okay, so irrelevant, because this doesn't go back that far. Is the start? This is the start. Yeah, this is the start. Captain America Winter Soldier. Yeah. So this is 2014. Yeah, that would be one hell of a trap. This might be a march of some kind. I mean, it doesn't there's no placards. Nobody's got a sign. I don't know that this is like a march. Maybe they're just like going to something. 30. Okay, somebody said 35. And again, I think it's pre-war. I'm 100% sure on location that we're here, because I mean, look at it. Put it in the 30s, low heels in the hose. Okay, so 32. 32. Let's go 32. I'm gonna lock it in. This is where it goes. No, this is Las Vegas. This is a fake version of the Washington Monument. 27, and we were 500 meters away. Oh, I was on the wrong like lump of the pool. But I'm quite happy with that. 27, so 5 years and 500 meters. That's a really good score. That's a really, really good score. Okay. Flags. Red, white, green. Ooh, what flag is that? Red, white, green. Is that Italy? No, that's not Italy. I'm stupid. Is that it? No, it's not Italy. It's Hungary. Was this photo taken today? Was this photo taken yesterday when Viktor Orban did the opposite of nominative determinism and lost? They should change his name to Loser Orban. Could be. I mean, decent quality photo. iPhones. This is quite a setup. Notably has a phone in it. That's an interesting device. That guy's pulling a face. Pork pie hat over here. Could this be? Should we double down? Don't back down, double down. What if this is 2026 Budapest? Viktor Orban just announced as losing the election. Double down. Don't back down. Double down. I'm willing to go out on a bang, you know? It would be banging. It would be also be very, very quick of them to throw this in. Unless this is from 16 years ago, in which these people are celebrating Viktor Orban getting elected. And he does have a little bit of the incel around about him. But fuck it. I am going to double doon. I'm gonna double doon. Those phones aren't 16 years old. You are correct. Yeah! 2 kilometers away. We got it. Crowd celebrating the loss of Viktor Orban. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. 9941. Had I been a bit more stringent, I could have said, oh, this is a river, so it's nearer the river. I do owe this man an apology. He does not have a bit of the incel about him. I gotta say, it's the greasy hair. But had I been a bit more observant and less EP, I would have noticed that, hey, view of Parliament, House of Parliament, river, could have got it bang on. But I'm dead happy with that. They do work quick. I definitely didn't miss the notification string. It's cool. You're cool. Don't worry about it. You've just missed 45 minutes of me being EP and us playing the time guessing. But we've done the time guessing. Your gender is the rarest loot drop. We've done the time guessing now. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. I did not click studio mode for some reason, because I'm aforementioned EP and stupid. So we've done the time guessing, which means we can actually get on with the reason we're here, which is, oh shit, final score. I didn't do my final score. Hold up. Let me put the window capture back on. Final score 31664. I gotta be honest, with how fucking bang on we got that last one, I am kind of annoyed at how low that score is. It was this one. It was getting absolutely bojangled by Robert Mugabe and the torch that got us. We got absolutely fucking bojangled by that. And I am upset. I kind of just want to play more Time Getter. But it's time for no more guessing. It's time for Pirate Yakuza. Robert Mugabe continues to be a villain to me specifically. Even in death, he does nothing but annoy me. So we just got in to chapter 5, the finale chapter. True, yeah, this is Robert Mugabe's worst action, taking away my Time Getter points. We just got into chapter 5, so let's watch the recap to remind us why we're here.
海賊団団長の死を引き金に加熱する財宝争奪戦。ネル島に隠されていた異端の洞窟を前に、かつて敵対していた者たちが五郎丸に集う。最後の番人を撃破したとき、
If you remember, we defeated the Kraken.
記憶を取り戻しただろうか。
And now, wait. Yeah, the I'm gonna take your fingers bit is fucking beast.
ここが例の秘密の洞窟なんだな。
この感じ間違いないんじゃないか。なあ、タッカーさん。
ああ、もちろんそう願いたいね。
We found it. We found actual treasure.
ここから少し狭くなってるぞ。気をつけろ。
Well, we found the secret cave. The treasure might not be there. I can't believe that Jason went treasure hunting in Converse and a baseball cap. What a fucking deadbeat.
Stop. 音を立てないようにゆっくり来い。
なんでだよ。
来りゃわかる。船長、ノアについててくれ。
Ooh.
わけわかんね
え。Boyfriend's got a plan. Boyfriend's got a plan.
船長。
心配いらん。やばいもんおったらなんか言うてくるはずや。
だよね。え、何？
このまま歩けやのは怖がらんで。
大丈夫だ、少年。
あ、わかった。
ストップ。手離すで。そしたらゆっくり目開けてみ。
すごい。何これ。
I mean, that's pretty fucking amazing.
すごいよ、船長。
That's pretty fucking sick. I am
普通
I was so fucking happy.
父親の役なんだぞ。
やったな諸君。ついに
Because like he's so happy, and that makes me so happy. And we did it. We did it for the boy. Treasure hunt completed. And then they're gonna smooch.
やったよ。
Rodriguez and Shigeki, the problematic, toxic yaoi.
どうも金貨とか宝石ばっかりだな。
なんだよ、ご不満か。こんだけあんのに何が足んね
素人さんにはわからんだろうが、エスペランサの財
There's no
宝
life-saving elixir.
奥深いんだ。
There's no magical
意
asthma
地
cure.
悪すんなやジェイソン。私にはわかるよ。確かにここにあるはずのものが一つ見当たらないようだ。
何がだ。
不老不死の薬だろう。
The elixir of eternal. Yeah, the whole reason we came here to cure Noah's
例の式には
cure Noah's
心
asthma.
臓って名で書いてあった。それを原料に中国の秘術を施すと
Esoteric Chinese medicine
不老不死に
formula.
なる。財宝より永遠の命を選んだ海賊が持ち去ったのかも。だから今ここに見当たらない。
Now, okay, I can't remember. I think it might have been Sassy that said something about this in chat ages ago. Don't say it again, because what you said was correct.
ノアに飲ませてやりたかったがな、竜の心臓。
And I didn't fall it.
俺
And I
は
was
7
amazed
年
when
前
you did, which is why I
そ
did
の
not
ため
correct
に
him.
駆け回ってた。
いいって父ちゃん、俺もう十分元気だよ。こんなに冒険できてんだよ。巨大化だってやっつけた。
It's always the ancient Chinese medicine, you know.
でもよ、親としてもっと丈夫に産んでやれりゃよかったと思うんだ。それをどうにかできる薬があるってんだね。手に入れたかった。
俺は大丈夫。だからもし本当に竜の心臓があったら
Look at him, he's doing alright.
なんかよりもっと大変な人に使った方がいいよ。
And yeah, it's only asthma at the end of the day.
おお、
I say only asthma. Asthma sucks. But it is only asthma. He did go on a whole ass treasure hunt.
これ以上よくかかんでええんちゃうか。
それもそうだな。
船長、これどないです。食うてみてください。あ、
Now that looks pretty
さっ
fucking
きの
tasty.
巨大イカをぶつ切りにして焼いてみたんです。
Where did they get those giant skewers? I take that back. They're just swords.
一稼ぎしようって
Giant
うまいか。
giant takoyaki.
ものは
Giant
楽しいです。
giant. What did you say? Igakaki. Igaki.
うまいの。ええやんかこれ。マサルが焼き加減うるさく言うてきたもんで。けどよかったわ。船長のお墨付きや。パレカロの連中にも売ってきます。
That's so. They're adorable.
お宝の前やっちゅうのにケチく
They're absolutely adorable.
ねえ船長。俺からもイカのプレゼントがあ
A
るん
little
だ。
present from Noah.
ほら、さっきのイカで作った牙のペンダント。俺が死んだじいちゃんにもらったのと同じ。
いつの間にこんなん作ってたんよ。
いつか自分たちの手で巨大イカを倒したら、俺も絶対に作ろうと思ってたんだ。
Noah's the best. Noah is the best.
せやな。これは最高のプレゼントや。
でしょ。
I love Noah. Noah's amazing. He's adorable. Perfect child who could do no wrong.
船長、
There's just too much, Captain. There's just too much loot to carry all of it out today. Rodriguez secured us a bigger freighter. We'll aim for the low tide tomorrow to load the rest. All right. I guess there ain't much else for us to do here. Yeah, goes against my instincts to leave anything behind, but Shigaki and Rodriguez can handle it. I'd say we take the opportunity for a breather.
よ兄弟
Good day. Once you get us all on board, it'll be time for you to head home. I know you like it here. If there's anything you still want to do it now. Once you're good, come find me in the captain's quarters. So that is... I was wondering when he was going to get the necklace we saw him with when he was in the big chat. Yeah, that was a nice little Easter, a nice little forward sell they did there. Anything I still want to do? Right, better get shit squared away. Okay, so this is our final call before the finale. So, my question to you, Gamerinos, is this the finale, or are we going to find all of the treasure and all of the dark instruments? Because we have like half the treasure still to get, which is a lot. Do we want to go get all of the treasure? Do we want to do all of the... Because that would require doing everything. Do we want to get all of the instruments? Or do we just want to call it and go straight to the finale? I think at the very least, what if karaoke? Ooh, Brian Springhill, you make a solid argument. Let's do some karaoke. Byron. Sorry, I misread. Byron Sprinkle. I do apologize. I glanced down and I misread. Apologies. As a consolation, would you like to pick the first karaoke song? We have all of these karaoke bangers to pick from. I love you. I don't recognize As Long As You're Happy. Signed Brian Streamer. We'll do Cinderella. Do Cinderella to make it up to you, Byron.
盛り上げてくれ素直に I love you 届けようきっと You love me 伝わるさ君に会うからがの靴を探そう二人で先輩がいつまでも深夜12時を過ぎたって僕らのラブマジックは時計はしないおいで召しませお姫様毒のリンゴを食べて眠っちゃいそうな素直すぎる君がとても愛しい当たり前こ宝物さ地球は回り日は昇り君は微笑む素直に I love you 届けようきっと You love me 伝わるさ君に似合うガラスの靴を探そう二人でステップアップいつまでも深夜12時を過ぎたって君は僕の愛しい24時間シンデレラ
Hey. It's really hard to talk while you're doing that karaoke, especially when the karaoke is not in the rhythm of the song at all. I love that one. He's so cute. Okay. That is an unlockable outfit. we can find that outfit if I can get the treasure that it's in. So, do we need to get that? I think we need to get that treasure specifically. I think it's called Idol Majima. I need to. Yeah, I'm glad that's affectionate. Right. Let me find where to do. Right. That's just in a little container somewhere. So I am going to find that outfit. And that requires us to return to Hawaii. Even if we never use it. Yo. It's in oh, don't tell me Idol is behind the don't tell me Idol is behind the it's behind the show. If it's behind the shogi, I will be so mad. I don't think it's behind the shogi. But little Japan is this area, right? Let's go over here and hope it's not. Hope it's not behind the shogiman. Because I don't know how to play shogi and I'm not going to learn how to play shogi. Does anybody in chat know how to shogi? Can you teach me how to shogi? Teach me how to shogi. I don't think you can. Do I have the ring on? Do I have the ring on? I do have the scope ring on. Cool. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a wander and see if my ring pings. See if I get any pinging on my ringing. See if my thingy ringy goes pingy. The more words I say, the worse it sounds. So, just gonna steal this briefcase. Don't question it. A Chutsunoko. Cheeky Chutsunoko. There's a bounty there, but we're not really. We're not really hurting on cash.
放牧されとる感じでもちゃうし、野生の鶏っちゅうことなんかの。
これだけたくさんいたらステラ姉ちゃん喜ぶだろうな。
ステラ姉ちゃんって誰やったっけ？
リッチ島でお店やってる姉ちゃんだよ。
You know who Stella is, Majima. Stella is that chicken that we rescued, remember?
やっぱ鶏好きなんか？
うん。いつもは何考えてるかわからないんだけど。鶏を締めるときだけは生き生きとして目が輝くんだ。
Am I getting up a guide for the outfit?
これだけいたらキラッキラになるね、きっと。
But I don't. Idle container of what you can. Where though? Books for grown-ups, manga ain't for grown-ups. Who doesn't love a cheeky bit of manga? Me, I don't read. Fuck off, assholes! There we fucking go. Get out of my way, dickhead.
さっきの話やけど、お、そこの本屋に漫画売っとるで。なあ、こういうの好き。
わあ。いろんな漫画があるね。魔法鬼バトル。あ、かっこいい。
リッチ島には漫画入荷しないんか。
Rich Island does not get manga shipped in. Okay. Question for manga enjoyers. I am not a huge fan of anime because a lot of it is how do I put this? Really weird about women. Is manga
さっきの話やけど
like
リッ
that?
チ長には漫画入荷しないんか
Because if manga's like that, I probably will not
一応届く
enjoy
ことは届くんだけど
manga either.
月刊裏家業とか大人向けのやつしかなくてあんまり面白くない。バトルはあってもイカサマバトルとかそんなのだし絵もちょっと怖い。
おっさん向けの雑誌しか入荷せんのがリッチと
It's gonna be like hidden stats and hugely dependent on what you read. Okay. And I suppose the same can be said about anime. It's hugely dependent on what you watch. Everything I've tried to watch is really weird about women. Or it's gotten to the point where like all the good animes that people are, oh, this is a life-changing anime, which is the best anime in the world. It's like dependent on me already knowing the tropes of anime for the last
手間取らせんなや
like 30 fucking years. So I just don't give a shit. Is it? I don't know when Little Japan ends. Is this still Little Japan? Is Tropical still Little Japan? Are you Little Japan? I don't think this counts as Little Japan anymore. I think this is like the divide. That stairs is locked. It's gonna be like hidden. What's this? Stupid thing for me to say. Is that the stairs I just tried to go up? Yes, it is. Stop trying to go up the same black stairs. We're gonna bring. Okay, I'm gonna grab my. Obviously, can't just finish the game without doing all the Noah conversations. We do have to get the Noah time. You're right. Okay, so the guide that I'm reading says from the revolve door. Oh, is it up here? It's up here. Yes. Idol. Let's fucking go. Put the adorable idol outfit on. It's idle time. Everybody shut the fuck up. It's idle time. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Let's do. I'll put the idle outfit on and then I'll just run around listening to 24 Hours Cinderella for ages.
イメチェン開始や
No. Just get the feet right out. We see him spikes, now we see him cutes.
匂うとるか
Look at him, adorable, handsome man. So that has him completely clean shaven. This has him completely clean shaven in the cabaret manager makeup. Because this is from back when he didn't have a beard. But I suggest we put the beard back on. Because it's weird seeing him without beard.
Sensei no.
Let's put him in some cute little ear studs. Pink. Smooth, Jama. Okay. We'll go smooth measurement.
これええやんレッツラゴーやこれ直したか
Okay.
匂うとるか
Better.
レッツラゴー
Look
や
at it again. Gotta do the twirl. Gotta do a little twirl on the catwalk. Looks so much better now. He's ridiculous. He's our ridiculous boy. What a selection of outfits we have. Ooh. Byron, you added Clovis Bray from Destiny to the wheel. I know not a thing about Destiny. So I am relying on you specifically to be there when that wheel gets spun on Wednesday. Speaking of future streams, make sure 25th of April from midday, that's midday UK time. We're going to be doing kickflips for Trans Lives 2026, which is if you do not know, it is an endless. I say endless. It is a marathon of Tony Hawk's Project 8. Every year, me and Useful Jenny get together and we marathon a Tony Hawk's game to raise money for trans people until the UK starts being shitheads to trans people. We're going to run out of Tony Hawk's games soon. And this year it's Project 8. I've never played Project 8, which is exciting because I'm the one playing. It starts at midday and it ends whenever I see credits. We've got some really, really fucking cool guests lined up. And if you have anything that you would like to donate as a prize incentive, do let me know. But the most important thing that I want you to do is come and watch and spread the word. Because it's for charity. It's for trans people. It might even be for some trans people called charity. So now now it's treasure time. Now it's okay. Again, I have the big question. Ugh. Mods, can I get a poll in chat? Go to finale, collect all treasure, or just collect all instruments. Can I get a poll up in chat? Because we are just sort of we are at the point of no return, and unlike Infinite Wealth, you only get one of those. This game is obviously a lot shorter than Infinite Wealth was. It was a Gaiden game, which is. We should at least see what the last instruments do. Yeah, okay. Instruments, I think, are a non-optional. Go to finale, collect all treasures, or collect just instruments. Yes, get your votes in now. I think instruments is a good shout. We could do 100%. It would be a massive pain in the ass. I would have to learn Shogun. This is a prediction, not a poll. But people are leaning towards treasure. People seem to be leaning towards treasure. I'm really hard paying attention. Sorry. Okay. That's allowed, I guess. My 130 points leaning towards treasure. Like, again, the treasure is a nice middle ground between 100% completion and like streamlining just the finale, because it means we get to see all the cool stuff without having to, learn how to play Shogun. Because again, I refuse to learn how to play Shogun, just like I refuse I'm not. If I bet all 63,000 towards treasure, does it count more? It is also just a prediction, so I could just ignore you all. Haha, we were going to just go to the finale. Stop interrupting my conversation with my boyfriend. Bastard has bastards. Farewell. Blind all your enemies with your shiny jumpsuit. I will. Don't worry. Don't know how to do polls, so I don't know. Talk it out. Beautiful. Thank you, Zach. Turns out your prediction was wrong. Yeah, we're gonna do. We're gonna go get the instruments. So let's start here. Yeah, start in Hawaii because we're in Hawaii. Go. I don't know if it's unlocked to the next island for us. I did not check. But if we get more flags, that'll be a good way of telling. Because it'll give us the new amount that we need to unlock. No, my keyboard has not been disconnected because I'm using a fucking controller. Real Yakuza use controllers. That it still amazes me that is the splash screen at the beginning of all the Yakuza games. It's real Yakuza use controllers. Or the Judgment games is real detectives use controllers. You do not, at the start of this game, you do not get a real pirates use controllers splash screen, which is so upsetting. I wanted a real pirate to use controllers. But anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. They know 3 shanties, and that's adorable. Seems like a tough customer. Let's go kick their ass. Let's go shoot them in the face with our big guns, and then we'll go pew pew, bang 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 bang. We'll shoot our laser gun. Do you like my original OC Do Not Steal song? It's called 24-Hour Shit Battle. Real Yakuza use controllers in the style of a Yak Tat t-shirt. I do not know what the phrase Yak Tat t-shirt means, but real pirates commit tax fraud. Yes. We did just have taxes. Hope all you real pirates out there. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Please do not commit tax fraud because I told you to. Yak Tat is a Yakuza tattoo. That is a really fun abbreviation of that. So okay, so Tat. I don't know where you're from. Mesa Spring. But Tat, where I'm from, means like bollocks, shit, nonsense, cheap shit that you buy in like in a seaside gift shop or whatever. So Yak Tat to me, I just thought like a cheap snow globe with a yak in it. Yeah, like tat is like cheap shit that you get in gift shops. Like yeah, key rings, keepsakes, snow globes. You know, tat, cheap tat. I also don't know how local that is. That could just be from where I grew up, or it could be an England thing, it could be a Britain thing. Chime in. Do you say tat? And also, you can't forget about the laser cannon. This is the first, like, the laser cannon The orbital laser cannon is decidedly an Ichiban thing. We have our laser cannons on our ship. You can also mean titties depending on the concept. Okay, that's Tartars. That's different. You say okay, so maybe it's a northern thing. Because northern England and Scotland thing. You do. Help us, children and Nancy. We're losing the fight, children and Nancy. We need your abilities. There we go. We're back in the lead again. I panicked for half a second there. Thank you, Jason. Jason, Daigo, and Kiryu. What a team. I only use tat in reference to tattoos and tit for tat. You can also have tat tattoos or tattoos of tat, which is where you get, I don't know, a tattoo of the Empire State Building in a snow globe. Okay, so we are well over the limit. What you got for us in your big chest? Pocket watch of Gale's. Or can we return it to Gale? I went to New York and all I got was this impacted tattoo. Exactly. We got all of the series of treasures. Neat. Neato and Sweeto. Ooh, why am I stuck in this camera angle? I need to change camera angles and I don't know how. Change view, there we go. Although I do kind of like this view. It's really not conducive to good sailing, but it's really cool. I'm sailing over to this place, Howley Island. Don't know if I've been there. Also, isn't Howley Island from Pokemon? This is the view I get in Sea of Thieves before I crash into Big Rock. Ship cams are definitely AC4 inspired. Yeah. I love you. Like I would say there's a lot of AC4 in basically every pirate game because AC4 did it really well. Can I not dock here? Hello? Hello, game. It's a peaceful island. You have friendly combat here. There are no chests either, but plenty of fish and bugs to collect. Boring, dull and boring. Actually, let's have a quick look. A quick look on Howley Island. Can you? There we go. It's just a pretty island. There are two types of pirate game: AC4 pirate games and Monkey Island pirate games. Yeah, that's kind of accurate. There was bear meat up in the thing there. I love that he can also just go wha-bam and like grab fish out of the ocean, grab giant bluefin tuna out the ocean with his grappling hook. He's such a boss. Some huma huma nuka nuka apple ah. A second huma huma nuka nuka apple ah. One of my most favorite fish to sell. I wish the amount of times my gay ass is staring straight at the mouse and not what's in front of me. Twitch, stop censoring my gay ass. Twitch, the world needs to hear about Demo's gay ass. Yeah, there's just an out to it. Grab the bluefin tuna. I use the term so often, and every time Twitch is like normal people. Normal people do say that. Me constantly looking my shoulder at the horizon. Solo sleep player. Yeah, if it's like Twitch auto mod on my side, because I have to have some level of auto mod in place. Because when you say my gay ass, I know it's positive. Some people might come in here and say it negative, so I gotta be, you know. As much as I would like everyone to be able to, basically, dickheads ruining it for everyone. Needs a pause if then, yes. But what we need is like a whitelist. Like if one of the cool kids is saying it, if one of the cool people is talking about it, then they're allowed to say whatever they want. Chat filters only appeal chat like because Twitch moderation has a I love to I also /POS POS already means two things. Already means point of sale and piece of shit. You can't have it. You can't just pretend it means something else. Yeah, Twitch has a system called regulars, where it knows people that drop by and chat a lot. You get put into a special category called regulars, where I can give you more lax rules, but I cannot relax chat filters for regulars. Have we done Italiano? Okay, we've done Rocker. It's Flame Heaven. Flame Heaven's where we need to go. Flame Heaven. It's nice, but also where's the list of meanings? There are lists of tone tags around. But a lot of them are not irrelevant, but like very, very niche. Basically all you need is /JK /positive /serious and /S for /sarcastic. It's /SRS for serious. Because people realized, sarcastic and serious both start with an S, but it's /serious. Flame Heaven, huh? I knew it'd be crazy, but wow. So Ronan and Zeus are supposed to be up here somewhere. Is there anything else about Captain Ronan? The Second Fleet's famed for having impenetrable defenses and absolutely brutal cannon fire. They are strong as hell. I accidentally pressed the start button. I'm going up against a battalion here. We've got to be careful. Gotcha. I never knew there were places like this in the world. Noah's growing as a person. Still really glad to run through this journey. I find tone tags basically pointless when they get to the point where you need a code but to figure them out. Parentheticals, just like brackets affectionate, brackets positive, brackets negative, brackets derogatory. That's all you need. Those are the good tone indicators for me. And just I've gotten to the point where I will just like say brackets derogatory out loud in real life. SRS, save Ronald Sausage. Yeah, Abel, I'm always talking about Ronald Sausage. You're so right. I really want them to bring the hot dog back to McDonald's. Happily, no. I've never stopped seeing new sites. Tell me, where else do you want to go? Lots of places. I want to go to Japan, see where the captain's from. I want to go to an amusement park. That's what they're called, right? Yeah, good choices. How about you, Misaki? Is there anywhere you really want to go? Me? I'm not sure. Nothing comes to mind immediately. Maybe Japan, like you said. Really? Mm-hmm. My parents were both born there. Nice to visit someday. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I bring up bad memories? No, it's fine. Don't worry. You're a kid. You're way too young to worry about putting your foot in your mouth. McDog. Was it called the McDog there? I think it was just called the hot dog there. Yeah, you're pretty young, Misaki. Aren't you also a kid? Hardly. I'm almost twice your age now. I'm sure I seem like an old lady to you, don't I? No way. You're not an old lady at all. You're young and really pretty. Noah's got his first crush. Noah's got his first crush. Noah's got his first crush and it's adorable. How old do you reckon Noah is? Like 12? Thank you. Giving girl a compliment is a good skill to learn. You're very popular when you're older. I am? I don't know. Romantic stuff's really confusing for me. Oh yeah, well pretty soon it'll be starting making more sense to you, I bet. It's just a lot I don't understand. There weren't many girls my age on the island. I guess not. Since you said we're both going to go to Japan someday, maybe we could go together? Huh? Better than going alone, wouldn't it? I mean, if it's okay with you. She is like twice his age. She has brought that up already. But it's a kid and it's his first crush and it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not like they're going to actually like start dating or anything. This game isn't fucking weird. Kids just getting a first crush and it's adorable. No, of course. Of course we'll go to Japan together. I promise. Promise. No, what's going on, you two? This is about a promise. Secret right now? Yeah. Oh, well, now I'm really curious. Nothing. Come on, Captain. We're going to go to meet Captain Ronin, yeah? What's with him? Noah's embarrassed because we called him out on having a little crush. Noah, Captain, it's really a special group of people. It's the best group of people, Misaki. I won't anything happen to you. I won't lose anybody else. So I mentioned I made that baklava. I still have like half a tray of baklava. I made so much baklava, you guys. I'm drowning in baklava, and it's all very delicious. Captain Ronin, the Goro pirates have entered Flame Haven. At last, seems I'm unable to make contact with Captain Yakuza. Do you suppose they killed him? If so, what'll he do? Massacre them. That man was a friend and comrade to me for years. What a nice group of people. Let me just look at my gun. Brackets protective. Brackets protective with where we're going. I'll not let his death go unavenged. Very good. I know precisely how you feel. Sir, the second fleet is ready to sail. Your orders. Attack! Devastate them! All hands are to abandon the treasure hunt and pursue these invaders. Oi, oi! So, trusty Yakuza is dead, I confess. I never suspected the Goro pirates to be so cold-blooded. It was you, wasn't it? Why? To ensure that Ronin would annihilate him. He is a simple man. No better tinder to ignite his rage than the death of a comrade. So as Captain Yakuza proved unable to defeat Goro pirates, he sacrificed him like a pawn in order to advance a stronger peace. How wickedly calculating, my friend. Even a fool has his use. You taught me that. Nevertheless, their leader is proven capable. It would be wise to crush him soon, lest he gain any further strength. Even if Ronin was full, I'll never let this Majima lay a finger on me. So. As ever, you inspire confidence, noble shinobi. I'll be resuming the hunt shortly. I'll leave the matter in your hands. Understood. Boo doo 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 ba da 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 doo ba da da doo boo boo. Skitty bitty doo ba da da doo. I don't even know what song this is. It is 3 Times Shine. Is it? Is it the? It's the. Reminder for anybody who needs it, taking meds. Yeah, if you're not taking your meds today, take your meds. Meds checkpoint. Meds checkpoint. Bottle shake. Take your meds. I take mine in the morning, so I'm good. I just realized I forgot to say I didn't take meds, so I went to this now. Good. Everybody, meds. Take your meds. If you need to take a drink, take a drink. I realized I've got my water bottle, so after this fight, I'm going to go get my water bottle. I know I know what to manage for 4 miles got. So I have to walk a mile to got your meds. That sucks. Boom. Get fucked. Although it would be just like me to walk for a mile, get my meds. That's what, 20 minutes? 20-minute walk, grab my meds, 20-minute walk back, forget to stay. That is something I would do. I bought some white strawberries today. White strawberries? And I would walk 500 miles just to be the man who is medicated. You really got to stretch that to fit the meter. Really got to stretch that to fit the meter. White strawberries, as in just like strawberries that are white, or strawberries that are like coated in like white chocolate. I mean, either way, good man. Idle mode, go! This is totally the wrong mode for this, so I will be switching back, but I'll be doing the final boss in idle mode, so strawberries that are white with red seeds, that is pretty sick. That is, I've never seen one of those before, but that sounds delightful. How is the taste different to regular straws? Just because I like a straw. And I would be interested to know how it differs. I do enjoy when the fruit comes in alternative colorways. Like, you know, purple carrots, purple broccoli. A lot of things are purple. And like when fruits come in like alternative shapes as well, like we've got flat nectarines in the fruit bowl at the minute, and they are bizarrely shaped. It just looks like somebody stepped on it. Beautiful. Flat nectarines are wonderful. Very whimsical fruit. I forgot we changed our team, so now we have a porn star with a gun. We have an adult actress with a gun. Just casually on our team. And I think that's also whimsically wonderful. Those rocks explode. Keep an eye. Cube melons, pear shaped like Buddha. Okay, but those, as much as I like square melons, as much as I'm a fan of the square melons thing, this is new. I don't think we've seen this move before, but that was sick. It wasn't the Jason one though. As much as I like the square melons, they are grown square, whereas like flat nectarines are just a subgenre of nectarine that's like it just grows flat, and that's really cool. Who's blowing themselves up? Come on, is he called Gomez? Like the Adams? And yes, the one cultural touch point I have for Gomez is Gomez Adams. They're saying they're decarbonated. So who's the AV sniper? The girl with the sniper rifle. She's one that one. She's one of the Minato girls, and like she is, I believe. I don't want to be besmirching her, but I think she is an adult actress. in real life, and they just gave her a gun. Yes, they are decarbon. They are nectarines that somebody's left the lid off and left them on the side for a bit. You get it. You understand. It did that thing where it got really dark in this room, and I need to go turn the light on. I need to go get my water bottle as well. So I'm gonna BRB for just a moment. Welcome back in. I totally forgot about Minato. The Minato girls. Oh, the Minato girls story. It's such a bizarre. Absolutely book wild. Whole comedy sequence of it. I still kind of struggle to believe they did it. I still don't quite know exactly what they were going for. Like, obviously it's supposed to be like cringe comedy. I think they're going for cringe comedy. But I found it funny to a point where I will admit, when I played the first time through off stream, kind of cringe comedy feel like, yeah, I don't usually like cringe comedy. The one exception being Peep Show, which unfortunately has been ruined by Robert Webb just being an absolute twat. But yeah, I don't really like the cringe comedy, and in my first playthrough I did skip a couple of those cutscenes. I didn't know he was a twat. He said some really shitty things about mermaids, and when confronted about it by Jesse Thorne on an episode of Bullseye, he just completely dismissed the conversation and refused to elaborate. Yeah, I was disappointed as well. Of all of the two of them, I would have expected David Mitchell to be the transphobe. Like half no Mermaid's the charity. What if it was David Mitchell, the posh one, to be the quack? But no, Robert Webb just decided to just randomly go off on one about a charity that helps trans people, you know. Normal things to do. I would expect him more than Mitchell. I mean, it would make, I feel like, posh guy is bigoted, feels like it's more ingrained to me. You know, Tories are wankers. The Ring of Volcanoes. That's a new ringy. Let's put it on the thingy. I hope it's a... Mitchell's brother-in-law is... I did not know that. That's... Ugh. Okay, so that is big defense. That's just a big defense ring. Okay. That is, I think, a straight up 50. What about stand up? I don't like the constant jokes tellers. Storytelling is okay. Okay, I can go either way with stand up. I like I know I've seen a lot of stand up being a stand up. Obviously I've seen a lot of stand up, and I've seen the one-liners guys. They, like, if done well, it's really good. But I do prefer storytelling comics. Scottish comedians are pretty class. I cannot remember the guy's name, but there was this dude that I was like, that I've gigged with a couple times, that was a one-liner comic, and I always remember one of his like longer, less one-liney jokes was one Halloween he decided to dress up like Gandalf. So we went to the costume shop, and he wanted to buy all of the Gandalf stuff. So we got the bit. So he asked the guy behind the counter, "Can I get the full Gandalf costume?" So the guy comes back with, the guy said, "Okay." So the guy said, "I'm new, so apologies if I get this wrong." He comes back with a big wizard hat, big wizard robe, big wizard pipe, big wizard beard. But there was one, like, no matter how many times the guy asked, he wouldn't bring in the most important part of the costume. You just can't get the staff these days. Obviously I completely butchered that in the telling, but that one joke has stuck out in my mind for this one guy. Generally I'm more of a storytelling comedian kind of guy. I do enjoy storytelling comics more. I consider myself a storytelling comic. But then all of my comedy is just craft an absurd situation, segue into a magic trick. That's my stand-up. I craft a truly absurd situation that can only be wormed out of by showing off a weird skill. And usually what happens is the magic routine comes first, and then I write the comedy routine around it to end at that point. So I'll do like I've got this routine around. So I've got a show that is about ADHD. A lot of my material comes from that. So I've got this routine, this magic routine about sock. About finding matching pairs of sock. So I backfilled this whole. I used to do improv for the funnies. This is really hard to do on stream because there is nobody to rip off of. Improv classes do help you stream. Improv classes really do help you as a streamer, but the lack of somebody to riff off, and also the delay of finding a reaction makes it really hard to play off the crowd. Like I did one remote comedy show during lockdown, and oh boy, it was the most awkward and saddest thing I've ever done, because it's so hard to gauge if the audience like what you're doing when the chat is on a 5-second delay and there are 6 other comedians in the call that are all like laughing, maybe out of pity. It was horrendous. But yeah, so like this sock trick that I got that I really wanted to do on stage, to justify doing the routine on stage, I had to develop this entire routine, this entire like comedy bit about how to get anything done in this house we need to gamify it. So me and Zach invented this game where we both grab a random sock out of the sock bin, that of the laundry basket, and if they're a pair, that means, and this is the really dorky bit, which is how you can tell it's made up. The stupid thing we say is if we pick a pair of socks, that means it's true love, which is such a stupid sentence, but it gets a laugh, and then that I can segue nicely into doing the routine with a couple, because the routine involves 2 people picking a sock and seeing if they match. I went the wrong way, and by that I mean the right way. Yeah, the lockdown comedy shows were the worst. They were the absolute worst. Again, I did one, and I was like, this is horrendous. I'm never doing it again. I've done a couple times. There's a place in Manchester called Blizzard Comedy. They do a remote panel show. That's a lot better because in a panel show, you're not making jokes and waiting for a mass audience reaction. You're just trying to make the rest of the panelists laugh. That trick would be a hell of a way to deserve divorce moves. It would be a plot twist. All the socks are the same size, so he doesn't like that. I'm for real. Zach wears like all black socks, and I'm pretty sure that's the so he doesn't have to. So it's way easier for him. Right. Is there any life around here? No. So I've got to be real fucking quick. Oofa doofa. Maybe should have not gone this way and stuck to the main path. But yeah, the good thing about the routine is one of the I got married to our talk. Like the crux of the routine culminates in the couple picking an odd pair of socks, which gives you this really fun to play off of awkward moment. Which is where I then say, reveal, sometimes you don't always win the game, and that doesn't mean it's not true love. I mean, look, we didn't win the game today either, and then I reveal that I am wearing the same odd pair of socks that they picked, which is so much fun. Like that's such a good reveal. I can also like step that up and turn it into. There's a card reveal built into the pair of socks on the soles of the feet, which I've not figured out how to rope into the stage show yet, because doing card work on stage is a death sentence. Like that is torturous. Nobody cares about card work. Nobody cares about card tricks on stage because they're just so small. I used to have a giant pack of cards that was like each card was like A4 in size. That was really fun. I think I lost that in the move. Another treasure, the volcanic goblet. We're making so much fucking cash. I used to have like A4 sized cards. The problem with the A4 cards is, one, they weren't made very well. So they didn't have the same feel as regular cards, which doesn't sound like a big issue until you realize that means they're far harder to handle. Okay, so I think that is the boss, so we'll go over here first. They're far harder to handle and do sleight of hand with when they're huge, because I need to be able to, do all the, get my breaks and do my false shuffles and false cuts and things. Can't be doing that if the cards are cut really poorly and there are like bits coming up in my hands. But yeah, I need to find a nice, good, oversized pack of cards. You can get cards where the indexes are really big, so you can see what card is from the seats. But I don't know. Just it's just awkward doing card tricks on stage because people want more than a card trick when they go see a stage show, And obviously, like, I'll try and make jokes out of it. Like, I have to do a card trick every time I do a magic show, otherwise I get kicked out of the magic circle. That's a fun go-to line. But I don't know. It's just something I try to avoid. How did I get onto this? How did I get onto? I want to see if I can smash. Is my phone smashing routine is in the stage show that's on the Kofi area. I'm like pretty sure that routine. That fucking routine. So for those that don't know, I have if you've not watched Misdirection on Kofi, which will be released free soon. I just need to remember to if you have not watched Misdirection on Kofi, there is there's a routine in that where I talk about how neurodivergent people can hear electricals, because that's a thing. People can attest to that. Phone smashing, but it's one of those old-fashioned ones. Phone smashing, but you need a jackhammer. Yeah, it's a 3310. But yeah, there's so yeah, I've got this routine where I tune my keen neurodivergent sense of I can hear the noises that electricals make to I take 3 people's phones and I take 1 chocolate bar. Them all in envelopes. Mix them all up. Audience mixes them all up. And then one by one, I get them to call themselves using my phone. But before they hit call, I listen to the phones through the envelopes, and I can tell whose is whose. That trick has gotten more and more expensive because phones have gotten bigger. I used to be able to, when I first learned that trick, it was 3 phones and a Kit Kat. Because a Kit Kat was the approximate size of a smartphone at the time of me learning the trick. And it was really easy because a Kit Kat was like less than £1. But now that phones have gotten bigger, they're not big enough that I can use a big bar of Dairy Milk. They're not big enough that I can use a big bar of Galaxy. The average phone is now the same size as one of those really posh green and blacks chocolate bars, which means like they're like £3 a bar. Like that's a ridiculous expense for something I'm just gonna hit with a lump hammer and then awkwardly offer to my volunteers as an apology for scaring them. Get 2 cheaper bars and stick them together. Well, for a while, Kit Kat were doing a special bigger bar that was like flavored with like, I think there was like a hazelnut one, like a double chocolate one, and that was the right size. So I was back to doing it with Kit Kats, but I think they've stopped doing them. At the very least, my local co-op has stopped stocking them. You can make a mold of the right size and just make your own chocolate. But like the half the fun. Yes, doing it with Kit Kat. That's, and you know what I fucking meant, Kona. Burning rug. Oh, somebody's got crabs. Somebody needs to get checked. Now who's a dirty bugger? But yeah, half the fun is like you go. Everyone put your phones in the envelope, and I will put a chocolate bar in mine because I'm not an insane person. And half the fun is they can recognize the chocolate bar going. Part of me does enjoy doing the routine with part of me does enjoy doing the routine with a green and blacks bar, because I get to have this very rant on stage and people find it quite funny. I have a lot of songs. Receive You North Star from the fucking Fist of the North Star game? God damn. Conkles, welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, let's have Goro Pirates theme. Gotta have a Goro Pirates theme. Let's have Oh! A full orchestra version. That's very cute. That's very cute. Let's have Judgment Shimpan. The way you beat them, it should be blue and black, of course. Oh, Hands is good. Hands is a good song. Let's have... I don't know Health, dude, Casca. Let's 24 Hour Cinderella. Let's have... Majima no Majirok. Enjoy your Nuka orange. Yeah, I'll grab that. If I could love the one that I love. Gay anthem. Gay anthem. You don't even have to listen to it, just from the name alone. Saijima's Bakumitai. I forgot Saijima did Bakumitai. One of the games that Saijima's in, he refuses to go in the karaoke bars. So I forget he has karaoke music. Let's hear him on the vocals. Oh, he's a bit. Now, I don't like Persona, but the music bangs, so... Daytona. Yeah! Daytona! Somebody, I can't remember who it is. They have a... they're a Zelda speedrunner. Whenever they get on Epona, it goes, Epona! And I always thought that was really, really fucking funny. Limitless Potential and then Limitless Power. Those are two bang agendas. Gaytona! Oh, what was that from? Because that was kind of a banger. And let's have, if I can love the one that I love, from Cho. Let's have Cho though. New playlist. Who dis? Let's go for Hands. I like about Hands. The gender is a spotlight on an empty stage. Again, very much about potential. Anything could happen. To completely change the subject. This is the first year, like for the past 2 years, on my birthday, I've either booked a tattoo or got a tattoo. So this year I didn't get one, and I'm getting the tattoo itch again, and I'm like, I should get a tattoo. But the tattoo, like my current hyperfixation, and I genuinely don't like the idea of getting a tattoo about your current hyperfixation. My current hyperfixation is the band The Deer Hunter. I believe I've mentioned them once or twice. Well met, Goro Pirates. Is somebody I need to know? I'm just here for you, boss. I'm called Samurai, first mate of the Second Fleet. You've not the right to face Captain Ronan. I'll cut you down myself. And in so doing, send the departed soul of Captain Yakuza to the next world in peace. What the hell are you talking about? Don't you try to deceive me. Die, you despicable Goro pirates. So yeah, my current hyperfixation is Deer Hunter. And my favorite song of theirs, well, one of my favorite songs of theirs is called Waves. And there's a lot of like metaphorical and literal talk of lighthouses being like, and I've always liked it's pirate shit, so go with it. But I've always liked the lighthouse as a metaphor for hope. Basic bitch shit, I know, but I'm kind of scared to get a lighthouse tattoo because that's like basic bitch shit. So convince me that it shouldn't bother me that it's a kind of a cliche tattoo. Kona, do you know Waves by the Deer Hunter? Absolutely fucking banger of a song. Do you know the Deer Hunter? Do you know the rest of the Deer Hunter's catalog? If not, you should listen. I don't, but it's nice. It is a nice one. It's a nice song. Kona, I think you as a musician would really appreciate the Deer Hunter's music. It's a lot of like concept album, a lot of storytelling through music, storytelling through motif, storytelling through like storytelling through word, but also through music. It's very good. on a related note, speaking of storytelling through music, fucking everybody go play Rhythm Doctor. Rhythm Doctor is such a fucking good rhythm game. It's unfortunately unstreamable. Unfucking streamable. Because the window dances like the gets on certain boss tracks. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I've gotten further into the game and it keeps doing it. It keeps doing more. The window dances with the music. Like and the stories that it tells through the levels, through the songs, through the gameplay. So like it's a lot of mini stories about patients that are in this hospital. And one of the stories that it tells is there is a boy and a girl, and they both have anxiety because they like each other. They want to ask each other out. And you start. It's a rhythm game. You're doing this new revolutionary technology where you just have to regulate people's heartbeat by keeping time with the music. And it's a lot harder than it sounds because you're a remote worker and your connection's not very good. So sometimes the connection dips, and you just have to keep keeping time. But like you start out like with the boys' song, keeping time with the boys' song. And then the girls' music comes in, and it's out of time. And as the song goes on, and as you realize they're both talking about having feelings for the other one, her song time goes in time with her song. His song goes into time with her song, and then they like once they realize they have feelings for each other, they are in perfect time with each other, and you are keeping track of both of them at the same time. It's so fucking good. It's also like one of the songs, one of the guys has like major panic attacks, and oh god, the fucking horror that they managed to do with the music and the visuals and the levels and the oh fuck me, I had a fucking anxiety attack trying to do the level. So good. Go play Rhythm Doctor. It's really fucking good. And yeah, and the windows dance. The windows, they fucking dance. It's beautiful. Let's get to the top. Hi Eden and chat. Hi Dan, and hi Jacob. Lol, how are you doing? Welcome. We're having an EP stream. I'm a little bit EP today, but we're playing some Pirate Yakuza. We're just getting some treasure, beating up samurai pirates at the minute. And I'm telling everybody to go listen to music, play games. Kona, I think specifically should go and listen to all of the Deer Hunter. I think everyone should go listen to the Deer Hunter, because they're my favorite band. That's him down. Running the rest of them will be on Flame Island. Let's go, Captain. Yeah. So we're about to get the third cursed instrument. Cursed instrument? I think that's what they're called. We have a... Oh boy, what the hell have I walked into? Pirates, samurais, hyperfixation. That's kind of it. You missed me talking about writing magic routines, which is not something that everyone wants to do. Plunder, that's the right word. But yeah, the crux of talking about Deer Hunter was I'm scared to get a cliche tattoo. But I kinda really want a lighthouse tattoo. This is the biggest landmass in Flame Island. In Flame Heaven. They call it Flame Island. Lives up to the name. Place is a goddamn sweltering. Windmill is better than Lighthouse. Is that windmill is more cliche than Lighthouse, or it's just windmills are better than lighthouses, which is a bold statement. Lives up to the name. The second fleet is waiting for us. Captain Ronan too. The Netherlands do be like that. You're so right. I think it's... If I can put music on during the fight, I want to put the fucking Daytona theme. I think that would be very entertaining. Can I... Oh, I can't put music on during the fight stages. It sucks. I wanted to do the boss fight to Daytona. That would make me very happy. They look much cooler, all those fancy old ones. Old lighthouses look so fucking neat, though. Old lighthouses are so fucking cool. You ever seen the movie The Lighthouse? You ever seen the movie The Windmill? No, because nobody would make a film about windmills because they're boring. But people made film about the lighthouse, and it was a fucked up little movie. It was a weird and fucked up film. Now, Windmill Lighthouse might get a bit. I do remember Windmill Village from Soul Calibur 2. Yeah. Okay. So Don Quixote famously tilted at windmills, which is a sentence that They don't make lighthouses like they used to. I watched a video about this very thing about an hour before I started stream. Chris Spargo put out a video about wind light millhouse. Everything's coming up wind light millhouse. Well, I watched fucking Chris Spargo's video about lighthouses. They literally don't make them like they used to. Well, if said that, my dad, we best go find some treasure or something. Oi! We best go find some treasure or something. It's a video I'm going to watch after stream. It's a very good video. Chris Spargo really filled that Tom Scott niche quite nicely. Chris Spargo is just a really good channel. Especially if you're in the UK, just answering questions that you never knew. Answering like the kind of questions that you would be like, that would just randomly get asked in a pub, like, or just like just hanging out with your mates. Questions that nobody cares enough about to Google. He'll just make videos about them. So like, one of them is, why are the colors of milk bottles those colors? What happens if you, when it says multi-pack not to be sold separately, what happens if you do? Like, is it illegal? Don't ask I did that because I ain't telling. You googled cool text generator or something like that, and and it converted your text into the ASCII characters, because for some reason buried in the alt codes in ASCII is black letter for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, whatever happened to the 24-hour supermarket? Why do supermarkets have clocks on, like clock towers? Just inane shit that you don't care enough about to Google. Yeah, how many penguin jokes are there? Just watching a man unwrap penguins in a car park, insane. How many penguins? I think he did like, he found that there are enough penguin jokes to make it so that every penguin in the multi-pack has a unique joke, but they don't. Anyway, let's go fucking kick this Ronin's ass. The Goro pirates, we meet again. Nice to see you. So, where's Zeus at? I'm not pretty. The heat doesn't agree with him, though. So I expect he's already left. He'll arrive at Frosthaven before long. There's a fucking Frosthaven now? Haven't you heard of it? It's the proverbial polar opposite of this place. A sea of ice. One might even resent Captain Zeus, leaving us to perspire in this hellhole as he sails into wintry country. Sounds like you don't even like the guy. I follow him then. Simple. He is. I was like humans, partaking in wanton destruction, raiding and pillaging indiscriminately. Then our paths crossed, and I only narrowly survived. As I begged for mercy, he spared me in exchange for his servitude. So I have no choice but to obey his command, or die at his feet. I loathe what I've become in time. This is truly a miserable world we inhabit, corrupted by villains like Zeus and myself. And all of you, as well. Huh? You murdered Captain Yakuza. My dearest ally, I will have vengeance. But we didn't kill Captain Yakuza. Liar. I'll slay your wretched crew, Captain Majima. For whatever reason, my chat box isn't showing your lovely pronouns. The streamer bot is being a fuck. You have a face mask like Captain Rona's face mask. most niche group cosplay, the 4 cursed pirates from Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. You have a Zeus who's like the biker guy. You've got Shinobi. You've got Yakuza, and you've got Sam. I like the purple. The purple's good. I have a soft spot for the purple. Like I said, I originally tried to dye my hair purple and it came out red, and I was like, okay, so I'll base my entire personality on the color red instead. That's fine. Could you imagine in the alternate universe where I was successfully dyed my hair purple and my entire brand was purple instead of red? When you need to buy face masks because of COVID, I made sure to buy the coolest ones I could find, so I love wearing it. Mine had like pirate maps all over it, because of course it did. No, it's over. The hell it is. I'll never submit to you. I did want to buy a lucha mask style one, but I couldn't find it. Huh? Watch out! You fuck him up. You okay? Thank you, Misaki. You saved me. Think nothing of it, kid. I won't let anything happen to you. To this day, I still wear it whenever I leave the house, or whenever my family is sick. Literally, just wore the first face mask I got. I did start with the PPE mask. Yeah, you know, the normal ass one. And then I was like, okay, this is lasting. I'm gonna buy a better one. So I bought the little pirate maps one with the insertable like filter pocket. Yeesh. Didn't know when to give up. Well, that's 2 officers down. As many as you making progress. Zeus wasn't here though. Think we'll find him in that Frosthaven place? Hope so. Either way, that's our next stop. You know what to expect there? Apparently, it's a bona fide Arctic climate. Glaciers and everything. As you can guess, it makes it almost impossible for most ships. You know the deal by now. It just means that there's treasure stowed away. Evolution Mask gets some of my COVID one was done by the Bowser Jr. scarf. The Bowser Jr. scarf, that is pretty cool. I didn't get to leave the house for 8 months, so when I did, I got a new one. Yeah, that's fair. That's especially fair. It's not a COVID mask, but I do have a lucha style Deadpool mask. They're like a full face one that's really cool. Yep, guess we're cranking up the difficulty another notch. That's right. Better make sure the crew's up for. I actually have a full lucha style Deadpool costume, but it's not very forgiving on the old. I'm fat and I look fat in it. I'm tempted to like wear it and then put my corset on over the top, because like when you're Deadpool, you can just get away with wearing a corset. Hey, Moo-hoo, Captain Beef. Huh? Oh, Captain Beef, what are you up to? Looking for treasure, of course. No one has dare and do like Dairy Do, and milk me if this isn't a remarkable piece. You think the last 2 days we Mario drawings? Jacob, please share your Mario drawings with the class. I would like to look at your Mario drawing. You don't say. And if you wouldn't mind, well, I mean, if you wouldn't mind sharing your Mario drawings, I would like to see your Mario drawings. And if you don't mind, I would like to put them on stream, and we could all look at your Mario drawings together. Of course, if you don't want that, then I can just look at them privately. If you don't want me to put them on stream, but I think I would like to share my viewers' art with the class. I should share my Mika drawing with the class. This / brackets Discord. Yes, everyone should share that art. I very, very heartily encourage. This is like part of the reason I do the Wednesday streams, so you can see me make art, so you can make art. Next cursed instrument. It's an idea we should replace the national anthems with the Majima construction theme. The fucking shredding guitar! Monkey guitar! The monkey guitar. The $10,000 monkey guitar. One of the dark instruments. When played, it invokes the dark gods of the earth, bringing forth a curse that annihilates all in its path. You have a rant about guitars, Kona? Go ahead. Give me your rant about guitars. I will read it in a dramatic voice. I will do a dramatic reading of your rant. I said that immediately got extra try. I mean, no, obviously, no pressure. No pressure. I would like to see it though. No pressure. See more my art is done with taste the visual. So for as much as I lift, I'm sorry, Dan. You're gonna have to write that out again. You're gonna have to write that one out again. Because I cannot pass that sentence at all. It's my blue sky. I will have it. Send me out to pasture, so it is. As the dark guitar, the dark god of the earth. Once you play it, you'll summon the spirits of the dirt and clay to kowtow to your foes. Sounds promising. Well, we set up the first one back. The treasure's pretty neat. Sure doesn't hurt to expand our abilities. Alright, we got ourselves a new instrument. Let's train up and set sail for Frosthaven. Aye, aye, Captain Beef. 220 flags. I think we might already have 220 flags. If not, then... Oh, this has been fun, but I gotta go bye. Thank you for stopping by, Jacob. Enjoy the rest of your day. Fat Finger Small Keyboard. Most of my art is done with taste rather visual. You're a chef! That's so cool. I am an amateur chef. Some may say home cook. But what kind of stuff do you make? What kind of stuff do you enjoy? What kind of stuff do you enjoy cooking? What is your specialty? Tell me all about your food. Technically, I'm a trained chef, but it's been a long time. I'm a completely untrained chef. I cook good enough to impress Zach, and that's as far as I need to go. Some would say I'm a masturbator. I mean baker. Would you look at that? Frosthaven. It's snow, like actual real life snow. Never seen it before. It's amazing. Beautiful, isn't it, Noah? Yeah, pretty sure, but cold as a witch's tit. Oh, you're back, Beef. Anything better to do? You know. You have a bad habit of treating people like one-off background characters. I've got lots going on for your information. I do not treat people like one-off background characters, Captain Beef. Left-hand guitars are usually more expensive than right-hand ones. Sometimes 50 quid or even more. People say, oh, it's just the economies of scale, but I don't care about your trifling scales. Balance shit that make it illegal. It should be illegal. It should be illegal. I don't currently work in the field, but it was my trade of choice. So if you say what's the specialty, mostly seafood and Italian, but very classic trade. Seafood and Italian are some good fucking specialties to have. Fucking love a bit of seafood. Absolutely adore a bit of seafood. I also just misread information. Anyway, you really hit Space Zeus? In his last after us both be here, right? We've taken out the 3rd and 2nd fleets, so let's leave the 1st fleet under Captain Shinobi. The 1st fleet, if they're number 1, they must be real strong. They are. Apparently the toughest squad in all the devil flags. And in the hardened and elite pirates we're allowed to join. Captain Shinobi is Zeus' favorite. In fact, I've heard he's the only man Zeus genuinely trusts. Right-hand man, eh? That means we've crushed Shinobi here. We'll allow the devil flags on the rooks.
Hi.
Yep, this is the critical juncture for us. We should head further into Frost Island to find them. It's not going to be easy, but I know we can do this. Damn right. Let's get hyped up. Who are we? Goro Pirates. Kona, can you not restring a right-handed guitar to be left-handed? Just like string it upside down. Man, that Misaki sure is a cutie. Huh? What? Women like her are one in a million, kid. Guess you wouldn't know, grazing on Rich Island your whole life. Trust me. She's cool, composed, always ready for action. That is one fine bovine. Quick dating advice from your friendly captain. Do not refer to women as bovine. It's probably one of the worst non-swears or slurs that you could call a woman. It's right up there. I think it might be worse than referring to her as a female. Quick word of advice from your captain. Do not refer to women as fine bovine. Captain B from literally any other person, including you if I don't know you. That is a huge no-go. Yeah. I guess she's pretty cool, yeah. Hey, you know she's seen anyone? I don't think so. You and her get along, right, don't you? How about you ask her for? No way. What are you going to ask yourself? And what if I could? I'm just not brave enough. Or someone's so cowardly, probably doesn't have a chance with her anyway. Cowardly, like a moose cow.
Yeah.
Damn, kid, you sure know how to make a guy feel like a steaming pile of manure, don't you? Captain Beef's gonna need a moment to recover from that one. Sorry, no, it's okay. You're right. Time I took a long, hard look at myself in the mirror. I don't really understand you, but Misaki hasn't said anything about like that kind of stuff to me. So I don't think she's dating anybody. Oh, well, that sounds like a cowbell ringing if I ever heard one. Heard like a cow's herd. Thanks, Noah. You really helped me out. I'm gonna go muster up my courage and confess my feelings to her. Moo-hoo-hoo. No, you can't. Huh? Why not? Because she'll definitely turn you down. You're not smart or strong. You're pretty dumb. Jeez, kid. Tough love's one thing, but I ain't just being a bully. bully like a cow's bull. Although if she did turn me down, she'll be awkward serving me on the same crew. It might even tore us apart. Beef, that one was a stretch. Come on, Beef. I just really want a girlfriend. You know the feeling, don't you, kid? I don't know. Yeah, I guess a little early for you. Can't expect a calf to understand all the delicate, wonderful nuances of romance. Beef, come on. I defend you to my friends, Beef, and you are letting me down. Hey, what are you talking about? What? Misaki? Nothing. That's a fine bovine. Don't ever refer to anyone as fine bovine. Shinobi. So, I wasn't where I'd find you. I do my favorite place to roam. Frigid wasteland. At least it's preferable to Flame Haven. It would seem that the Goro pirates have vanquished Rome. You flip to the other round, but often causes awkwardness, various little things. You're left on one discounts with that. I mean, that's at least you got the discount. As I understand it, the man's dead. Regrettable to lose a dependable man such as him. Regrettable indeed. Going to the lefty squad. I'm also a lefty. And yet perhaps we've been growing somewhat stagnant. The Yakuza and Ronin have become set in their paltry ways. Before long, we'd have found ourselves subsumed by the antiquated ideals that they carried. Perhaps the Goro pirates did us a favor. I couldn't agree more. The Devil Flags can endure any loss, so long as you still lead us. And I'll seize anyone who would threaten your bait. Excellent. There is a finer man I could have on my side. I shudder to think. I shudder like a cow's udder. Wait, shit. No, wrong guy. I shudder to think what happened if I lost you. Assure me that you'll not meet the same fate as the other. You're the only one I trust. Now smooch me. You needn't worry. However, if I may make one request, permit me to kill those Goro pirates. We've wrung all the amusement out of them that we can, have we not? It does seem the time to dispose of them. What a shame. They brought a beef. Flickering. They bought a beef like a cow's beef. Flickering thrill. With Yakuza and Ronin gone, though, I suppose they've outlived their years. Sinful. Lay him to rest in a wintry grave in the depths. As you wish. Thankfully, being a lefty's more advantage on piano. That's fair. I being left-handed is something that you would expect to be an advantage as a magician, because most people are right-handed and therefore look for your right hand to be moving. However, it is not that way inclined, because most gimmicks are made for right handed. A slice of apple pie is £2.50 in Jamaica and £3 in the Bahamas, while steak pies are £5 in St Kitts and Nevis and £6 in Trinidad. And those, my friends, are the pirates of the Caribbean. I was in the Caribbean recently. I wish the pirates were that long. Because my lefty ended up learning some sign language backwards and stuff. That's another thing. It does not help with learning to sign, because like I will intrinsically do signs backwards exactly the way you did. Your pirates would have been US dollars. Yeah, they don't. I was not told that it was all I was not told that it was US dollars. I had this rant before. Was not told that it was US dollars in the Caribbean, and bought so many Eastern Caribbean dollars that I did not spend. Daytona, gay boner. Yeah, that's about the level of comedy I can do when I'm this EP. Powerful foe. Every foe is powerful if you're terrible, which is what I I need to switch. Imagine having the name Gabe Owner. Gabe Owner. That would be quite the name. I walked past a cemetery earlier today and saw a grave for a Robert Roberts. And that should be illegal. Your parents should not be allowed to name you Robert Roberts. That feels like child abuse. And you'd have to go by like Bob or Bobby or Bert. Bert Roberts. That's something. Gay boner. Right. Well, it's probably that, and that is the attended route. So let's go. Let's go to Isla Islande. Daytona. I went to the wrong one. Fun fact: I went to school with a guy called Wayne King. Oh. Now that is real low-hanging fruit that I assume the kids in your class had a fucking field day with. In my class in school there was a kid with the last name Cocker and a kid with the last name Hancock, and they both They both got torn to shreds because Hocker has cock in it, and Hancock sounds like Handcock. So he was the wank man. So somebody whose name is literally wanking, that's such low hanging fruit. Also, speaking of being left-handed, I feel like it affects. Anyway, Dick Ryder did not have a good time in school. I can assure you that somebody with the name Dick Ryder did not have a good time in school. But yeah, I feel being left-handed, this set of islands, this archipelago, is a really good example of it. I naturally went counterclockwise, and I feel like that is a left-handed thing. Can people confirm or deny? Entering this archipelago, would you have naturally gone clockwise or counterclockwise? Because I naturally went counterclockwise, so I hit that, and then I would have gone there. But you're very clearly supposed to go up and then clockwise. And I feel like I go counterclockwise because I'm turning around my left hand, which is my dominant hand. When I do this, I went counter. See, left-handed, counterclockwise, it tracks. Gay boner. That's gonna be stuck in my head. It's not even funny. It's not funny, but it's gonna be what I think about now. I've ruined this song for myself. My instant instinct will be trying to go straight, but I'm not very good at that. Look, in this channel, in this town, we never go straight. That Night Before Christmas would have been a better time if the mayor said that. In this channel, we never go straight. It ain't called the Straight Buccaneer. It ain't called the Straight Pirate, is it? No, it's the Queer Buccaneer. Who the fuck it? We have. He's not around so much anymore, but I still consider Womack Berry the one of the brains behind Wrestling is Silly. I consider Womack Berry to be the token straight of the community. It even says Queer Buccaneer on the box exactly. It ain't called the Straight Pirate. But yeah, I consider Matt to be our token straight. We always need a token straight. And even though Matt's not around much anymore, I still consider him the token straight of the channel. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I need to be trying the monkey guitar. Only one straight guy. What kind of woke nonsense is that? The wokest of nonsense. We're so awake right now. Curse of the sadistic ape. Oh wow, he's just a giant ape that fucking wails on them. That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick, actually. Just get wailed on by a fucking giant monkey, you you bastards. Monkey. We have successfully returned to Monkey. Gay boner. That it's stuck. welcome in, new friend. How are you doing? Feel free to introduce yourself. No pressure. The channel if you didn't follow purely for the name Sammy Flair. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy the name. It would like we were saying, would be a lot less cool if it was the Straight Pirate. The Straight Pirate, terrible name. The Queer Buccaneer, that gets the Queer Buccaneer gets people here. All I need is Johnny Vegas. Monkey. Johnny Vegas. I feel like that's another very British thing that has ruined an entire word. British people cannot say the word monkey without thinking of Johnny Vegas. Demo in the mood to shill. Shill away, my friend. Shill away. As a fellow queer and a Buccaneers football fan, you already have my attention. I unfortunately, I'm not that brand of Buccaneer. I can't even tell you from what state the Buccaneers are from. I know the Pittsburgh Pirates are a thing. But I know the only reason I know the Pittsburgh Pirates are a thing is because I have a Pittsburgh Pirates jersey. I'm not a sports person. The closest thing to being a sports person I am is I'm a wrestling queer. I like a pirate because I love this game. This is my second playthrough. I played through on my own when the game came out. I played through off stream, and I played through on stream again because we finished Infinite Wealth, and naturally it had to come next. A personal game of the year, yeah, mine too. It was, I believe, my personal game of the year last year. It was between this and 1,000 Times Resist, which if you've not played, go play that game. That's a real fucking good game. But yeah, Pirate Yakuza game of the year last year. I'm a huge fan of the Yakuza franchise. I'm a massive fan of the just everything that this game that this franchise does, with the exception being Kiwami 3. There were some decisions made in that game that I do not agree with. I'm going to do a dramatic reading of the shilling that Demo has done now. Hey you, Queer Buccaneer enjoyer. You see that beautiful bottle on the counter? You want to wear that on your body as a t-shirt? Created and upscaled by Demo Real and printed onto high quality, very soft fabric t-shirts available for you to buy. Ko-fi link below. That is true. I am once again wearing the shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. The color, the print's amazing. The color of the shirt is so good. It's such a fucking soft shirt. It's beautiful. And hey, we're almost at 1,050 followers. That's really cool. We're almost at 1,050, which means I might get to 1, 2, 3, 4 by the end of the year. That would be super sick. Although I've noticed, okay, not to get all up in the analytics, because one, it's not a healthy thing to do, and two, it is the least interesting thing as a viewer to hear about a streamer's analytics is the least interesting thing. But to get in the analytics about it for a second, while my average viewers has gone up, my followers, I've never been good at making the follower count go up. The HRT Syndicate, I'm so fucking happy with the HRT Syndicate. I'm not a fan of the Hurt Syndicate in general. I'm not a fan of the Hurt Syndicate, just because their style of wrestling is one that I don't. It's MVP. I don't enjoy MVP. I really enjoy Bobby Lashley, and I enjoy Bobby Lashley. I really enjoy Shelton Benjamin. But yeah, the HRT Syndicate, like I originally made that as the HRT business back when they were the Hurt business, and they were the Hurt Syndicate, and I was like, okay, if they stick around, I'll make a new one, and they stuck around, so I made a new one. But yeah, big wrestling fan, huge wrestling fan here on the channel. If you like wrestling, or if you don't like wrestling, you should come watch Wrestling is Silly. When I finally move out here, it'll be the first thing I'm like, hell yes! Celebrate your freedom with a stupid T-shirt that I made. Somebody did get floor seats to AEW Dynasty and bought the HRT Syndicate T-shirt to wear. So if I see my fucking stupid HRT Syndicate T-shirt on AEW, I will lose my tiny mind. Daytona, gay boner. Pew, 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 pew. Right, let's... Stop shooting me! Shooting me is illegal! It is mean to me, and I am the captain, so be nice to me. It's the law. Solid Snake must prevail in Wrestling Silly. Okay. If you want Solid Snake to prevail, you gotta cheer for him real hard. And I don't know. Maybe bribe the CPUs in 2K to make him lose less. Because, again, if I could control the outcomes of these matches, the stories would be a lot more comprehensible. Because I get a story idea in my head. Reminds me to book my Rev Pro thing. You're a Rev Pro guy? Hell yeah. I've never actually been to a Rev Pro show, which is blasphemous. But I'm in TNT territory. Because I'm in Liverpool. Wrestling should be silly. Wrestling should be silly. I'm in TNT territory. Rev Pro doesn't really come around here. It's more of a like a southern thing, isn't it? Part-time Spanton. Okay. Wrestling shouldn't be serious. Wrestling should be silly, but wrestling should also be comprehensible. The stories that I want to tell are never the stories I end up telling, because people win and lose their own way. Since for a lot of indie stuff, I think Rev Pro and Progress be more London. Yeah, Progress is definitely more southern. But I very much enjoy TNT is the slightly more hardcore wrestling promo in Liverpool. Atomic's also really good up in Liverpool. And back when Lycos Gym were running Modern Nomad, that was my go-to silly wrestling promo in Manchester. If you ever watched Mystery Wrestling, Modern Nomad is kind of Mystery Wrestling except it's British. So like they had an entire event that was like Hell's Kitchen themed, or like Kitchen Nightmares themed. Like, so they had a Gordon Ramsay wrestler. They did a Toy Story night where man like Doris dressed like Buzz Lightyear. It was fantastic. It was like, again, gloriously silly wrestling. Why is that one Ronin so much bigger than the rest of them? Why doesn't he just eat the smaller one? Right, let's do Monkey Madness! Monkey Madness! Gay boner. Yeah, fuck him up, monkey boy. Oh, I missed. Tragic. Monkey missed. Absolute tragedy. Thanks, Kaz. Thank you, Kaz. Yay! Yay! Love Man Like Doris was at the show. We did the Del Boy gimmick. Hell yeah. I loved when men like Doris and Leon Slater were a tag team. As much as I enjoy that Leon Slater is thriving as a wrestler, I very much do not enjoy that he has been scooped up into the WWE bubble. We hate the Fed. Fuck the Fed every day. Gay boner. No. I've absolutely ruined that song for myself. I have absolutely ruined that song for myself. Alright, so let's go up and get this. Let's go and get this lighthouse here. And then I will continue on to do the rest of Cross Island. I said this was going to be a short stream, and then I proceeded to do a free. Okay. Okay. I don't understand how full-time streamers do it. How do they do 8-hour streams? And of course, I understand that. Abel, enjoy your tincture of strength. Obviously, I understand that the fact that they're not working full-time jobs gives them a lot more energy to do stuff. But I don't understand how you can be constantly entertaining for that long, you know? I should probably upgrade I should probably change the flame cannons out to what have I got? I've got laser cannon on this side. Could go laser on both sides would be iffy. Flamethrower. Super flamethrower is 5 seconds of flame. Being constantly insane is easy if you're willing to make it for yourself. It's not like I'm afraid to make a fool of myself. That is so much fucking energy. I dislike both the Fed and the dub. Both don't interest me as much as they used to. But that being said, I had a hoot watching Leon Slater versus Leo Rush could be as well. Leon Slater versus Leo Rush, that sounds like a fucking incredible match. I dislike the Fed both for the fact that they make wrestling that I do not enjoy, and also that they are absolutely fucking infested bisexual predators. Like all the way fucking through. Yeah, thank you, Dan the man. I consider like being entertaining to be one of the things that I know I'm good at, but I could not do it for 8 hours. That's an insane amount of time. I was watching a Peach Out Daily video. I love Peach Out. Anyone that likes ridiculously hard Pokemon challenges, go watch Peach Out. And he was saying like, oh, it's going to be a short stream today. I can only do like 3, maybe 4 hours. I'm like, dude, no, that is a full length stream for me. How do you keep that level of? And like he is quite chill and laid back. His streams are kind of for like they are for expertise first, which is something that I do not bring to the stream. If you're here for good gameplay, you're in the wrong place. As you can tell by the fact that I'm just ramming all of these shits. If you're here for good gameplay, you're in the wrong place. I'm not like the Wednesday streams are the closest I come to being like an expertise streamer, because with like graphic design, I know what I'm talking about. And of course, obviously, that means he can be a lot more low energy. But still, like 8 hours, like Peach Owl will stream for like 8 hours. Josh Drive Hayes will stream for like 8 hours every day. And I'm just like, how are you keeping that up? I do 4 hours. Granted, I do 4 hours after a full day of like work or in this case, traveling. And I'm fucking exhausted. I mean, I hope I'm being entertaining while I'm, talking absolute twaddle and ranting about stuff. I really like the idea of. I've made a couple of the highlight rant. The highlight videos, like 10 minutes on a certain topic. I really wish I could do more of those, but that would require staying on a coherent topic for 10 minutes at a time, and that's just not what this stream is about. I did get a raid trailer edited. I do want to make a final pass on it. I want to add some backing music and maybe a little bit more of an edit on it. But like, because I'm not like a big wacky clip farming streamer, it was a real trouble to like find shit to go in there. Obviously there was some that had to go in there, like the reveal of the big anime titties reveal. That had to go in there because I found that very funny. But yeah, it was really hard to make a trailer because I was like, I'm not that kind of like clip farming streamer, which does make it hard to advertise. Because what I do here is I am to go back to a previous point. I am the storytelling comedian of the streaming world. Because I just sort of go off a bit and hope that some of it is funny and entertaining, but it's not clippable. I found that with my stand-up as well. I couldn't find like 60-second like cuts out of my comedy because there's just, I tell a whole story and I can't cut it down to 60 seconds because there's important bits in there. If you don't listen to the important bits and the context, one, the punchline isn't funny, and two, the magic isn't good. Where am I going? This way. This way. As long as you're having fun with something. I mean, I'm having fun. As long as you guys are having fun, that also matters. Look at that. I'm at the healing point, and I've taken maybe 1 pixel of fucking damage. I am a god among pirates. Fucking come at me, you dickheads. Don't shoot me though. Shooting me is cruel and mean and cheap. Can I go back and... No, I can't go back and use that. I didn't want to use that. I think it's an old short form comedy. Short form, like, I fucking hate short form video. I think maybe there is like maybe 2 channels that make specifically short form videos that I don't just hate. And then I've seen like a handful of funny short form video clips. There's this like guy that dresses up like Mozart and does like he does like comedy sketches with his like DJ deck, so he will play like clips of the songs to answer his questions. He's pretty funny. But yeah, all in all, I do not enjoy short form at all. And I feel like ooh, a snow globe, a nice bit of tat. Wait, no, not $1 million, $100,000 worth of tat. Fucking love that. And I was like, obviously to get the channel bigger, everyone's like, oh, you got to be making clips and then cutting those clips into TikToks. And I'm like, much like Dan the Man, I am too old for short form comedy, and I am not making streams for people that enjoy short form comedy. I am making streams for older, slightly tired people like Dan the Man, and myself. I make streams that I would want to watch. And therefore, I hope I make streams that people that are like me would want to watch, so we can hang out together. That's the vibe. We're nearly there. Beats and games. We need out of context clips. But like, okay, why are we in a man's house? If you guys remember the "Why Are We in a Man's House" clip, that is a banging out of context clip. I fucking love "Why Are We in a Man's House." I think that is fucking hilarious. I think "Why Are We in a Man's House" is one of the funniest things I've done on stream. Let me have a look at my Lord of Pirates, Treasury of Treasures. There's a bonus one on Flame Heaven. Did I not get all of the Flame Heaven ones? Did I miss one? Did I miss one on Flame Heaven? Where? Oh, did that last ship have it? Oh, I've got to go back and get that ship. I missed the ship. And that ship must have a treasure. Does that mean I've got to challenge all of the ships in this bit as well? Because one of them might have a treasure. That sucks. Anyway, so I'm probably going to finish this bit on Frost Island and then wrap. I don't know. I'm unsure. And so you came, Goro Pirates. Damn right we have, and another Devil Flags officer's here to greet us. Nice seeing you. But you ain't who we're here for. Where's Zeus? The other end? He is. You'll never reach him, though. This is where your story comes to a close. The First Fleet will drown you. Let's find out. Hey, what are we? Legends of the Sea! Legends of the Sea!
Game!
What are we? Oh, damn, I pressed the wrong button. What are we?
Game!
There we go. Kind of anticlimactic, a little bit. Can I just focus fire? Oh, expertly dodged. Ignore everything I said about not being an expert gamer. Did you see that fucking dodge? Gamerinos. Abel, enjoy your Silent Hill 2 health drink. I'm so close. So close. Just scooch up next to him and big boom. Oh, no, did I miss? Did I miss? Call me AJ because that was a big boom. All that took was approximately 5 big booms. Call me a double chunk chocolate cracker. that was bad. Honestly, that was bad and I feel bad. I expect more from myself. Yeah, I'm going to take my leave. Been fun for the rest of the evening. Chat. Everyone, doing. Dan, thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care of yourself. We will rock you. That was not a good one. But okay. Shazam! Right, we're currently down on numbers, but we will even that out approximately now. Thank you. children and Nancy. Lobster. She's called a lobster. I forgot the word lobster. My good old lesbian crustacean. Everyone's favorite as well. I can't say everyone's favorite lesbian crustacean, but everyone's like clearly in there, like everyone's top 3 lesbians, top 2 lesbians. So I can't tell if you like Nancy or her girlfriend, but they are the top. One guy left. Good day. Z. Yosha. What the gang is decidedly all here. All of my boys. 360. And $500 dues. We are on like 200k. This is insane. I might need to like buy some Kiwami boosts. My health and attack, because these are banging. Shinobi. It's over, Shinobi. Well fought, Captain Martin. It seems I couldn't outmaneuver you. However, I refuse to accept defeat. We'll settle this on Frost Island. Ah! Another fucking... I mean, he clearly went down that trapdoor. There's a trapdoor right there. He clearly went down that trapdoor. We can make land on Frost Island now. I'm sure we'll find Zeus there too. Almost there. All right, everybody. Get your asses ready. Get your asses ready. Gay boner. I've utterly ruined that song. And hopefully for at least one of you. I'm gonna swap the crew out. You, girl with gun. You are gonna be sub with Crystal Papillon. Do I have a... What would have happened with my brain? Good. I'm glad I'm not alone. Actually, I'm gonna stick with girl with gun. Girls with gun. Girls with guns. Because I want to get a October 40. Not that like the level of your crew is really relevant, but it is nice to get the number up. Chili, no, you're in shorts. You're both in shorts. No matter what happens, you stay on now. Let's keep moving. No cold ain't gonna stop us. Gay boner. Sorry, what? Right, let's start off with Monkey. If I use it at the start, it might fully charge by the boss fight. Big punch, Monkey! Monkey! Punch him up! Monkey! Give him a hook shot for me. I'm Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas is an interesting character. I really enjoyed him on Taskmaster. Oh, I need to watch the new Taskmaster. I've not enjoyed that. I did watch the Jason Mantzoukas season, and oh boy, Jason Mantzoukas was insane. But the new one's got Kamal Nanjiani, which is really exciting. Because I really enjoy that they're getting like a token American on Taskmaster now, and they always obviously they need to they Taskmaster was quite new to America. I think it lasted it managed to get niche appeal in the UK for a lot longer than it did like it got into America. So they are not beholden to the years of Taskmaster legacy. Also, I love Taskmaster. Y'all should watch Taskmaster. Get a VPN, set it to the UK, and watch Taskmaster on 4 on demand. It's free. And I believe you can get a VPN to Proton for free as well. You do need to watch Taskmaster. Taskmaster's great. Paul Sinner was in one season. Paul Sinner was... One of the great things about Taskmaster is when you find really intelligent... You don't need VPN, it's on YouTube. Is it on YouTube the day after? I did not know. One of the great things about Taskmaster is you can get really intelligent people on there, like Paul Sinner, and they make absolute fucking tits of themselves. Which is fun. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that watching Paul Sinner make an absolute fool of himself wasn't fun. Same thing with Dara O'Brien. There's also really good representation on there. They had Rosie Jones on for a season. They had Mae Martin on there for a season. It was really cool watching all of the other contestants and Greg and Alex just casually using the correct pronouns for Mae Martin. That was the first time I had seen a non-binary person just so casually respected on television. It's great. It's a fantastic show. Taskmaster is a leveler because nobody can hide the thought process. Yes. It's also a great leveler because you cannot prepare. You cannot prepare for Taskmaster because it tests skills that you know you will not have honed. And also because you don't know who the other contestants are, you can't even because they will always put in at least one task to appeal to a contestant's niche skill set. So when Munya Chihuahua was on there, they had a songwriting task. When there was a puppet guy on there, and they had a puppeting task. Because you don't know who the other contestants are until they film the studio segments or the team tasks, you don't know what to prepare for. Well, Captain Majmer and your intrepid clan. It's been too long. Seems you've fared well for yourselves. Don't complain. Considering we finally got you cornered. Cornered? What a fascinating perspective you must have. I don't feel cornered at all. I don't give a shit how you feel, smug bastard. Hand over the Pharaohstein. It's not going to happen, I'm afraid. No, on the other hand, you've amassed quite a collection of treasures as of late. Deliver them to me, and perhaps I'll be moved to spare you. The hell, you think I'm just going to empty my pockets and say, here you go, moron? I'll have your tongue.
Huh?
Right along with your head. Tongues are generally kept in the head, Captain Shinobi. I don't know where yours is, but mine is in my head. Sometimes in somebody else's. Leave these vermin to me, my captain. Your blood isn't worthy of staining your hands. He's mates with the puppeteer of Hacker the dog and just happens to make puppets of with him when they get drunk together. His puppet on that task ended up being... Yes! His puppet did end up being the worst puppet. Very well. Make me proud. Hear this. I am Captain Shinobi, the Devil Glad, leader of the First Fleet. And your downfall. Accept your fate and die quietly, Captain Majima. You're about to real disappointed, pal. Everyone, let's go. Gay boner. I've really tickled myself with gay boner. You can quote me on that. Fuck off with your shooty guns. You there. Fuck off with your shooty guns. Who else needs fucking off with their shooty guns? I am trying to charge my shooty gun. Big monkey, get them. I love that Majima just knows how to shred a wicked solo. And like nobody even questions that he can cut a wicked solo on a fiddle and an ocarina and a guitar. Like I'm not surprised that he can do that. Gotta whirlwind. Like I'm not at all surprised he can do that, but I feel like somebody should have commented on it. Yeah, fuck you, Shinobi. You dodged right into Ai's gun. Gay boner. Do I need a Daytona button? I might need a Daytona button. I feel like every streamer has had a Daytona button, but I need a gay boner button. This can't be possible. Not Shinobi. Not to you. Been cornered yet, prick? You leave me a little choice. Izaki! Not in the move, I swear. Test me and the girl died just like her father. Awful, this isn't fair. Still believe in fairness among pirates, boy? God, I've outgrown that naivete by now. I'll abide no obstacles between myself and the far off stand. To spare me your moralizing over what's fair. The Devil Flags have lost a substantial amount of their fighting force because of you, I'll admit. We'll need time to rebuild, but I can afford to lay low for a while. Soon I'll return with a more vicious horde than ever before, and I will fight. I will slaughter. I'll hold this one hostage just to be safe. Come, dear. You're overdue for a hug. Piece of shit. Such a great life. I suppose we'll see that. Till next time we meet, Goro Pirates. Damn it. We gotta find out where he's going. Gotta take him out before he rebuilds the Devil Flags. Yeah, we ain't got a clue where to look. Guess we're about to beat information out of their dregs. You'll never find Zeus that way. Only his officers know the location of his hideaway. Shinobi, you still alive? There's nothing left for you to accept your fate. You've lost the girl. You'll never have the forest though. Such a pity. Ha ha ha. All glory to the Captain Zeus. Son of a incorrigible swine. Fear not death at Zeus's hands. I'll eliminate you on his behalf. I may lack the strength to wipe you out now, but I can certainly see the boy. See to this, dickhead. Huh? Shinobi! Yeah. Captain Ronin? What is this? Revenge. It wasn't the Goro pirate who slew Khan. It was you. Never again will I dance to the tune played by men like you, Zeus. To think I died to a man like you. Mini event, but blood pressure cuffs are real bad. Blood pressure cuffs suck. They are the worst. Captain Majima, I suspect Zeus is en route to Final Haven. Final Haven? An isolated area of ocean shielded by blighted weather. No one dares go near it, save the Devil Flag officers. That's where you'll find him, along with the girl and the stone. Why are you telling me this? Atonement. If I am to die, we should do it with the sin on my soul as I can. Twice a day? God damn, that sucks. I get fucking annoyed when I have to do it like once a month. For my, I did unplug the controller that time. I have to do it like once a month when I was doing like titration, and I'm gonna have to do it once a month when I'm doing titration again. For my ADHD meds. And that's fucking annoying enough. Twice a day, that sucks. Please forgive the old dumb man's daughter my apologies, though I'll understand if she won't forgive me. That's most of the more American cast options because when they did an American tour stage show the other month, they had a load of American comedies guests in the production team. Like, that's fair. I know Manzukis knew Greg because they were on that show together. What was that? Andy Samberg. I'm surprised he didn't get Andy Samberg, to be honest. Feels like something Andy Samberg would do. Here, take this. Shinobi was carrying this as a secret, so I expected it's of considerable value. I leave Zeus to you, Goro pirates. Please, only you. And kill Captain Zeus. Gonna take a look inside, Captain? Sure we can, Beef. The final instrument. Love the final instrument. What's it gonna be? The Devil's Sax. The Dark God saxophone. It plays and summons a bird. We're never gonna dance again unless you summon a giant bird with your Dark God saxophone. We play it on the boats. What is this? Oh, Mamu! The final dark instrument, the saxophone of the Dark God of the skies. That's one rare slap of steak, and now you have them all. You might just be able to topple Zeus for good. Huh. Thanks for this, Captain Ronan. Did you set ourselves Final Haven? Damn right, we got ourselves a squash, sir. Hang on, Miski. We're coming for you. No, we're never gonna dance again unless you summon a big bird now. Jason Mazuka said his agent contacted them, and his agent kept saying don't do it because they guessed they wouldn't have the budget for him. And he said he didn't care. Then when the production said we can't afford Jason, he said he didn't care. He wants to play. That's very Jason Mantzoukas. I dig that. No, we're never gonna dance again unless you summon a big parrot. He will fight by your side for just a little tiny while. We'll let it cross Final Heaven, Captain. Good. We're bringing this war to a close. Here and now. Well, not here and now. We're actually going to go back to... we're going to go to Frosthaven. We're going to go here. We're going to fight this crew to get the last treasure. Then we're going to do the same in Flame Heaven to get that last treasure. And then... Actually, it's 10:30. I'm probably actually going to call it here for a stream. Just looking at the time. So let's go over here. Let's yeah. Let's call it that. It's been a real fun stream. I came in really low energy because I was big eeps. Thank you for bringing me up to the high energy. It's been fun. We'll finish off our treasure trail, and finish off the game most likely next week, which is very, very exciting. Then, other than that, you know the score. Anybody that's new, you might not know the score, but it goes art streams on Wednesdays, random stream on Saturdays maybe, because it's a Wrestling is Silly off week. Then we go back to Monday, Wednesday, and then Wrestling is Silly is not on next Saturday because it's kick flips for trans lives, and I'm going to go get to the link for that just so you can be aware. Kick flips, give me kick flips. There we go. And this Kickflips Trans Lives is happening on the 25th, which is very, very, very exciting. So come and watch me play a stupid amount of Tony Hawk's and raise some money for trans people because life sucks for trans people right now. shall we go and find somebody to do a little bit of a raid into? I feel like it might be time. I think Amber is just about wrapping up. I think Amber is just about wrapping up, so there's no need. So raiding into them would be a bit of a bad idea. So how about we raid into? I'm just looking at people that are streaming right now. Who can we go and say hello to? Let's talk to. Who should we go and talk to? Raid the cupboards. I'll be honest. I am feeling kind of snacky. I might go raid the cupboards. But before I raid the cupboards, I do need to go and send you somewhere safe. Need to go and send you somewhere that will send you to someone who will look after you. Are we feeling a little bit of Pokopia? I think we might be feeling a little bit of Pokopia, or yeah, let's go and say hello to Sassafras Sloth playing Pokopia. That sounds like it's going to be a fun time. Here's your stuff. Your raid message is there. If you're coming with, hit that raid message in chat. If you're not a sub, use whatever emotes you want. Join the Discord or the Stoat if you are a cool gamer that likes Stoats. And nerdyqueer.com is the place to go if you need any gay and geeky merchandise. We're making new candles soon. We're making fucking pirate shit candles. It's going to be amazing. But until next time, Buccaneer, Buckfar with the book you are. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next stream. But until then, love you, bye.